Yeah.
Like, okay, no thanks.
Yeah. Hard pass.
If you were wanting to do more like a scout set character, you can do the Beast Master Rogue.
Yeah, I know.
There's a subclass for a ranger called an arcane trickster.
Yeah.
Sounds really cool.
Yeah, this is the thing, is they cannot transform wholly into an animal, but can instead shift parts of their body to become animal-like for short periods.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you know how I'm going through Fire Emblem 7 again with like Elowood, Hector, and Lyn? I had Hector at level 5 and Elowood at level 20. Hector was doing more damage than Elowood.
Jesus.
Like, consistently. That's how good he is. I got him up to level 20, and I can't wait to see how much damage he would do with, like, bonus damage inflicted. He would do, probably 40 damage. I can't believe they fucking killed him off in this game. Dicks. Or the prequel, whatever you want to call it. For whatever reason, that one's Fire Emblem 7, and Fire Emblem 6 is a sequel. Because, you know, sure, I guess.
Alright.
Not that most people would know, because it never got released in North America. I've only played it because of the patch. And it does not help that Roy is awful, and the only thing that can save him is his legendary weapon, which you can use 20 times, and then it's gone.
Yeah, don't you love the old Fire Emblem games?
Well, like, even with, like... Because even with, like, Lyn's Manicotti, like, it has 45 uses. Like, I can live with that. And it resets once her story ends, and she only has 10 chapters. So, like, you can use it on pretty much anything you want.
Okay.
You think I'd be tired of hearing this after hearing this all night last night.
Groovin' brain?
Yep.
Anytime this Twitch app wants to load, I would very greatly appreciate it.
It'll never load. It knows you're waiting. It's like, now why would I do that?
I will crush its skull.
That's why it doesn't do it.
Now I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, right. I will shit in your beanie and make you wear it. That's what it is.
Oh.
It was based on somebody streaming The Walking Dead game, the 3rd season, because there's a character who's, like, the epitome of, like, teenager going through puberty, and it's the zombie apocalypse, and he's just, like, the biggest piece of shit.
Yeah. There's no worse character trait than it's all about me and my life sucks.
And no one could ever understand what I'm going through.
Yeah, when you're going through a zombie apocalypse.
It's like, yeah, everybody older than you has gone through that, and yes, they do remember. They don't forget that.
Why doesn't anyone understand me?
You were never my age. You know how aging works, right?
No.
You're not going through the zombie apocalypse like I am.
Alright. I'll figure out how the game audio is when we actually have game audio.
Ah, that makes sense.
We don't need the audio.
Yeah, no, it's not freaking out or anything. There's just no audio in this right now.
Alright. After being released from the funhouse, we went to live our less than ordinary lives. Just like before, our day began with us all gathered at the restaurant.
This just feels weird not having the DR1 area, the cafeteria, when this music plays.
Yeah. You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is.
Maybe we should stop meeting up here.
Should go somewhere else. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before.
Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than were at the beginning.
Stupid fool.
What?
Oh my!
Huh? Did you hear something?
Hey!
It's Nekomaru! That was Coach Nekomaru's voice!
Huh?
You're not rid of him yet, my man.
God damn it!
Well, kind of.
What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up? I'll beat you up!
What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that.
Grossing him. What's he doing?
He's not doing anything.
He's just being Kazuichi.
Yeah, he just does that.
Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone.
I am concerned.
More importantly, I'm starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
Jeez.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Terror was.
What?
He's been gone a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he made us one meal. Damn, I miss him.
And most people didn't even get to eat it because that was
Yeah.
when Byakuya died.
Ah, don't ignore me. I'm trying to talk about Look, I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
Huh?
Important.
All right.
What? This took me all night to make it.
Why?
Is that a Nekomaru doll?
No doll. I'm Mini Maru.
Oh god.
Yes.
Mini Maru.
Everyone's just like, what the fuck?
There's a murder truck. Someone accidentally steps on him.
It took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable?
Are you serious?
I'm not reading that.
Made his life an existential hell.
He can't escape. First he gets shot and brought back as a robot, and then when he dies as a robot, he gets brought back as a clock.
He thought it was over. It's never over.
He's gonna die as a clock and get brought back as a stick.
I made one for all of you.
Oh god, no. It's so cute. Thanks, I'll keep it.
Well,
Huh, I never said anything about giving it away.
Pick you up.
Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
No.
It must be kind of creepy if you held on to it, man.
Whoa, hey now, that's bully logic.
man.
It is kind of bully
Doesn't
logic.
matter.
Yeah, it's...
I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, about Nekomaru's sacrifice for us.
You mean Gundam's sacrifice for us?
Yeah. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again,
Engines revving.
I guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't keep running away.
Can't run away.
Gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Of course.
Okay, good. We're good on audio. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me. Aw.
Miss Sonia?
Miss Sonia, what did you think of my little pep talk?
Oh my.
Oh, did you say something?
Are you kidding me?
What? I was up all night memorizing that speech.
Jeez.
And there's the punchline.
And now we're back to 0 on the coolness scale.
Yep.
I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Mini Maru.
Man,
I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
that's right.
By the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points.
You serious?
Are you serious? That's amazing.
Of course.
I made it all myself.
Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it.
Kane looks really happy.
Hey.
Kane's gonna die.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. Good.
Oh. What was that?
Not helped with the tongue.
Yeah. Alright, check him.
It's like, oh, I've seen him.
You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the friggin' time.
Well,
Still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial.
Yeah.
Well, he's always been dangerous. He's always been a dangerous bastard. But he crossed the line,
hey,
He's dangerous. Now he's just a dick.
Yeah.
That's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still.
But even if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us? Kill him.
Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we're not aware
no.
of? Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us what that was all about? Huh? That? You know, what Nagito said during the trial. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, bastard.
What did he mean by except for Hajime? Are you really a traitor after all? No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve corps student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department?
I mean, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What, that's it? Dude, don't ever scare me like that! It's not something that I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all over. But shit!
I mean, you were rich enough to apply, so...
Yeah. My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I had finally become something I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
Right?
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course.
She is right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan.
Listen.
Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey,
The hell? You're saying that all wrong.
Well, she finally died. Good.
Yay.
So everyone was here. It was a real close battle.
I am sorry.
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing.
Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes.
Huh?
I love you.
Huh? That's weird. Maybe you can't see me?
Huh?
Whoa, what the heck? You're covered in blood. Did you kill someone? Ah, you saw me? Yes, that's right. The Mono Beast this time was very strong. I can personally confirm that the last one is very hard to kill. Bros, don't get too close to me. Get out of here. No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth.
Hey, hey.
Hey, why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat. She's like such a low-key deadpan snarker, and it's great.
Yeah, if you could just leave.
Such a good.
Ah, yes, I'm ashamed of myself. Start to smell like blood in here.
Wait.
There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, except in, you know, the extra modes of this game, and I wouldn't call it fierce so much as annoying, I finally succeeded in conquering the last Mono Beast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island.
I see.
What a thin reaction. It's like I'm being surrounded by tons of shabu shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. I don't know what that is. Don't tell me. This again? You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island, why bother going to the new island?
Well, it's true that I don't really expect much.
don't misunderstand.
But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass.
Huh? Assuming we were thinking about running away was a mistake.
I'll show you my serious side.
Because if we can't run, we'll fight. I'll crush everyone who puts us through this crap in one blow.
Hey, hey.
Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know.
What are you saying?
Why, did you forget what you said earlier?
Hey.
Dumbass, I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia.
What?
Just don't brag about that.
Settle down.
Oh, apparently it was just a typo. They meant to put one Shamu, so Shamu, like the whale. I don't know why they put it twice, though. That would have made more sense, I guess. Settle down! If you have the power to fight among yourselves, then direct that power towards our enemy.
All right.
Yeah, go attack Monokuma. That's worked out great for Akane. Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil. Alright, I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way to that new island.
Starting to get pumped
Oh, it's fine. We have a pop filter, so it's not going to be that loud, thankfully.
Pop! A
Just
pop
do it right
filter.
next to it.
Because you're drinking pop, not soda. Or Coke, like we usually say here. It's pop. The Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monomi, I'll crush them all at once.
I'll keep Motomami in there.
Even me? Rip. You guys seem reliable.
Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know.
More than most of them,
I don't
anyway.
want to be in her.
You're right.
You can just cop out like Diva and just turn your fighting style into a game.
Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Then I gotta do my best too.
I was only given like 5% earlier. Bump it up to 10 just for you, baby.
As we left the restaurant, the expression on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking toward our last island. But in the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department. And that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward.
That line sounded like something from Kingdom Hearts. The clouds in my heart were still there. Chapter 5, Smile at Hope in the Name of Despair.
I just realized like half of the motives that we've gotten have come from going to a new island.
Yeah.
And so like Monami's like literally just like opening like
Yeah.
giving Monokuma the ability to give his motives.
It's like, yeah, maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
That's why he opened the, well, not why, but that's why he opened, like, the floors to the school in the first game.
Yeah. With the Mono Beast gone, we crossed the, or the, no, just single. With the Mono Beast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island. Whoa.
So this is the last island.
This sucks.
Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island was one gigantic city.
Looks like Ready Player One.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kinda.
Like the stacks. I felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
Whoa. Sea King Industries.
Wait, oh, I was gonna say, I don't remember this place, and then it actually went through the door.
There's strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Sea King Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electric insulation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of this company isn't the issue here.
What's going on?
The company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so just what the heck are they making here? He's right. It's like they're making something more dangerous. Seems like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. I don't know. This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is that a mannequin?
I like how the chin kept falling off in the robot arm. We'll just pick it back up and put it back on the robot.
It's a humanoid machine. Isn't that a robot?
You serious?
Seriously? How can they make robots?
Dude, you made a robot earlier today.
Hey, just for how long did technology advance without me knowing? Do you think Nekomaru was made here?
That was close.
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible, maybe.
Hey, hey, hey!
Why would a company like that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation too. It's like a mono beast. This machine, it's making another machine. The finished product looks like it's molded after a four-legged animal.
Hey, hey!
Hey, doesn't that animal-looking machine remind you of anything? Are you talking about the mono beasts?
Maybe.
Is there any chance that those mono beasts were created here? Mono beasts were created here.
The Mono Beasts were created here. Hi, Monokuma.
The top half is wet. Yep, that's what this place is for. No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right? That's why it's just that's why she's fine.
I was hoping he would scream. Oh well.
What the hell did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. It doesn't matter who's convinced, because I'll never be convinced.
What's going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such dangerous robots in a place like this? Does this mean Monokuma took over the island? Does Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Damn it. Should investigate thoroughly. 2 things that are important to investigate.
Look around some more. Where?
Maybe talk to Kazu.
Oh yeah, I didn't talk
That's
to
the only thing I
Kazuichi.
can think of.
Hey, Kazuichi, get a hold of yourself. Why? Why? Because you just started laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously. What else am I gonna do except laugh? I mean, just so childish. What are you talking about?
Hey.
Oh, there's a computer over there, so it started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever is using this computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it that it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story. So what was written in the email anyways? I'll start with the idea for the story. Apparently global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. And these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously? That's not realistic at all. So these riots just keep growing as people grow more dissatisfied and frustrated with society. Until eventually, it spreads like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of the riots start getting circulated, and strange incidents start occurring one after another. Hopeless anxiety instantly spreads throughout the world. As the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? It sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title.
Kazuichi, if you think the plot for that is bad, don't play the later Resident Evil games.
Yeah. Whoever wrote this needs to come up with a better story ideas, because this wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing riot on the scale is totally impossible. I never believed it for a second. But I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Hey, about that, are you sure it's okay to say that it's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but there's no way this is real. It's impossible. It's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing in it.
Clever girl.
You're right. It's just a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us, so maybe I'm getting things a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be the Sea King Industries, but it's not anymore.
I see.
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over the place and modified it without permission. He did all this just to shock us. That's the reason? It's not so weird. This whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us. But why?
This is bad.
Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff. They're the ones who are making us kill each other. Those bastards get off watching kids kill each other.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. Now that I said it out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption. I mean, if that's true, then our fates are in the hands of those rich, perverted bastards. Sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. But the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling. Can't fucking not talk to Kazuichi anymore. I love it when the character whose voice I don't quite know what I'm doing with starts talking and won't shut up.
Oh, so Kane?
Yes.
Of course, those two would still be alive.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Akane,
Oh, that thing over there. Is that a tank? Is it real?
you notice the tank before the giant chopper next to you?
Yeah, with like missiles and a minigun on it.
Priorities.
Not just that, there's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous.
Like Sonia.
Yes. The group chat is talking, I will say.
This appears to be a military base.
Is that so?
Despite the fact this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive. These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the Future Foundation.
Useful. There's no way we'd be able to operate. There's no way to be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons.
Huh? Really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank, no problemo.
No problemo.
Of course, in modern warfare is a required class in all our grade schools.
Obsession with anime and now this. Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me.
However, weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them.
Oh, don't even get me started on this.
I am concerned.
If no one uses them, they are nothing more than scrap metal.
You're right. And unfortunately, the stuff in this base probably won't be useful to
Please
us.
wait.
No, that is wrong.
Huh?
Well, I have discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat.
That's the Future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan? What is this?
However,
I assume it belongs to Monokuma and was placed here rather ostentatiously. I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue?
I probably did read it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So what does it say?
Beyond what is written in here, I do not know much.
well,
But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at a considerable length.
What is that plan?
Place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters.
Central headquarters for the Future Foundation?
Just repeating what she's saying again.
I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it?
In actuality, there is something written here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold.
Wait, hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked, and the hotel is still really clean. The Future Foundation's could that the Future Foundation's responsibility?
I think it's supposed to be. Could that be?
Yeah.
Maybe?
More importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean by the island was unaffected by it?
I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean.
well,
However, there's one more thing that caught my attention.
There's more?
Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? It was written there that the central island houses a larger administrative building. However,
Oh, that's you.
However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right?
however,
but according to this plan, the building the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters.
Could it be that same building?
They're planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters, or so it is written.
Could it be?
Nah.
What the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Damn, what the hell's going on?
perhaps.
We were so distracted by all of the horrible situations that kept happening one after the other. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue.
That is the mystery of this island. What's really going on? This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it.
Man, this place is boring.
Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here.
You.
Huh? I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously.
A real man fights with his fists.
That goes for women, too.
All right.
You want to battle a little? If you win, you can rest on my boob pillows. What?
No thanks. Boob pillows? I'm glad that was a short interaction.
Thank
Do
God.
you want to know what Sam sent you?
What?
He sent you a picture and it said when you bring your girl to D&D and she starts to flirt with you, and it's from Avengers, and it's like, dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
That's funny.
He sent something to the group chat too. He sent that to you individually, and then on the group chat, it was like when your DM is like trying to get ready for the next session. It's like, dude, and he's like, you see this? This is cocaine.
That's funny.
But I'd catch you up on the happenings.
You can reply laughing at the thing at the same time. This helicopter.
What do you want me to say? Just like, ha ha ha.
Sure. This is the helicopter Monokuma used to execute Terror.
Terra's getting more screen time in this chapter than he did in the one he died.
Yeah, for real.
This helicopter don't screw with me. Bam. Ow.
Yeah, exactly. What happened?
Yeah. Hajime, what happened?
It's like, did you just keep walking into it?
He did the Dan versus thing where he kicked it and went, ow, stupid thing, and kicked it again and went, ow, and just kept repeating it.
It's nothing. I'm fine. Couldn't help punching it, but just ended up hurting my fist. Damn it, I'm so weak.
Damn it! I mean, against, hard metal, yeah, most people are.
Is this a military truck? Like the airplane at the first island, this looks like it actually has an engine inside. I don't even know how to drive.
You're a teenager, you should know how to drive.
Besides, it's not like I can escape this island by driving off of it. That's a fair point. Well, you're just not doing it right, Hajime.
Yeah.
It's a military truck. There's something in the cargo box. Firearms? And there's a ton of them. I see Monokuma. There's a lot of different weapons like guns and anti-tank rockets carelessly stacked in here. Is it really alright to handle these carelessly?
No. With weapons, the answer is always no.
I knew you could do it.
More people are accidentally shot by their own firearms than against the people they're trying to protect.
No. This is a tank, right?
Tank.
Is it real? Can it move?
I guess we'll never know.
I was about to say, there's no way you can't go.
Yeah. Hi, Chiaki.
White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? It's got Monokuma's face on it. I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway.
Hajime,
Ah, Hajime, good timing.
What's up, Chiaki?
see?
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside, but
Well,
since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone. I see what you did there.
No. Then do you want me to go inside? Do you want to go inside together?
Mm.
I'm surprised you didn't say, okay, why are you hesitating? Fine, I'll go myself.
you...
Hey, Hajime, you're the kind of person that waits until the very end to eat their favorite food, aren't you?
How could you tell?
More importantly, why did you ask?
I like to eat my favorite foods first.
See?
So instead of the warehouse, let's start with the factory.
I guess you're right. Right about what?
It's a very weird way of saying don't go this way.
Don't be so whipped, Hajime. Alright, then I'm going inside. Oh, I'm not going. I wanted you to look here first. What the heck is this? It was being manufactured one after another, one after the other, and being carried away on a conveyor belt. Monokuma.
So many Monokumas.
Manufacturing equipment. That's not there later. Alright.
She just come over. I know you're in there. Goodbye.
Yeah, she'll do that like multiple times in a day.
Conveyor belt is endlessly moving through an enormous machine. Coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing.
So Monokuma is made out of a coconut tree.
Yay.
It's canon. I think there's a Monokuma in here as well, like high up. It might just be that one. That works.
I've been found.
So much money.
Monokumas are being tossed into this gigantic basket one after another. Better not be real. Picked one up with my hand. See? So these are plushies.
Monokuma plushies. Well, the real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies.
Oh, Rumpf. Isn't the resemblance uncanny? That's my life-size plushies. Life-size plushies. I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. Yar! I'm gonna be rich.
Look how much the good MLP ones go for. Multiple thousands of dollars. Yeah, he might actually.
But you've made way too many. You're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done.
Monokuma's life-sized plushie. Don't want it.
I want it.
Don't want it.
I would get like 10 of them and just put them around someone's house to fuck with them.
Yes. I got like a little tiny Reaper.
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be like a keychain thing.
Mhm.
But I've just been moving it around the house.
Yeah.
Just randomly. Just repositioning.
Have you really?
Yes.
Nice.
It's in a different spot now.
Did I tell you what my mom did for her best friend's 50th birthday? She hid 50 birthday cards all over her house.
Oh my god.
And it took her ages to find the last one, apparently. Like months after her birthday, she finally found the last one.
Mom's monster.
Yeah, I know.
On Impractical Jokers, one of the punishments was they had Joe leave his house for like a day.
Oh no.
And like he didn't know like they were gonna be doing anything. He just like left for something. And so they went to his house, and his wife let them in, and they gift wrapped with like wrapping paper, like with a Christmas present. Literally everything in his house.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Like every like knife, utensil, every picture on the wall, all the walls they put up wrapping paper, all the furniture, all the plates, his TVs, his all of his clothes were individually wrapped.
God, that's amazing. He came home and was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
There was a Big Brother prank where somebody took somebody's stuff and like put it on one of the beds and used like the what is it, like the saran wrap, and they went through like 10 things of it and just like wrapped it over and over to the point where you couldn't even see what was underneath it, and it's supposed to be clear. It was so funny. He just walks in and he's like, James!
I worked at United. A couple of the baggers got off early, and so they did that to one of the checkers' cars.
Yeah.
Just wrapped it like long ways in like 5 things of saran wrap.
Somebody did that to my advisor's car for their graduation present.
That's awesome.
Like, you helped us over the years, so we figured we'd help you. He's like, I probably need to take that off. It's gonna get really hot in there.
I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies.
What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me. Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse, too.
Yay. What should we do?
Honestly, I really don't feel like going.
But still,
But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do?
You're right. Then we should go there for just a little while.
I like the idea of it. Sounds like Hajime, just every time that Monokuma is involved, it just makes him a little bit ill.
Yeah. The break room is on the other side of this door. Sounds like a place for housewives to gossip, but it doesn't seem like there's
I've
any
never heard of a
satisfactory.
break room before.
Okay.
I can't believe freaking people are so weird about like higher ups are so weird about calling things break rooms. It's like I remember when they like freaked out at the city for labeling something as a break room.
Yeah, so the Citizens Tower that City Hall was moving to,
Yeah.
on the plans they labeled a room a break room and had to rename it because people were upset that the city employees were going to have a break room.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's like I went in for all that for tech
Yeah.
for my job there,
Yeah.
and they were just like, "Oh, here's the break room. Tech doesn't like us to call it a break room. It's the student room. It's your break room."
It's like, people do realize that if someone's working, they can't just work non-stop 24/7. Like, you're not going to get the best production out of your workers that way.
And it's like renaming it like, ooh, the city room.
Yeah. The lounge.
This is the work room. This is the, like, extra hard work room.
Without thinking, I peeked into the piled up stacks of cardboard boxes. It's a Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar.
Ooh,
Wait, a sandbag? Why? I could understand, like, one of the, what are they called? Beanbags. But just a sandbag?
I wonder if that's something they kind of mean.
Maybe. It might have just been a translation thing. Just to have a sandbag with Monokuma's face on it seems a bit odd.
First there was Monokuma Archive in the Funhouse. Now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he?
Extremely.
Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can.
You let him be the entrepreneur.
Yeah.
A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no reason for existing. Started to talk even crazier. Random. This bunch of cardboard boxes stacked on top of each other. There are various goods inside them. There are even household appliances and musical instruments. They're probably used for packaging goods before they're shipped. Looks like they're waiting to be shipped, but I don't. These are even going to leave the island.
Man, they're skipping a lot of words.
Yeah.
Okay, pro tip for writers: if you want to make sure you don't miss words or stuff is phrased weirdly, read it out loud after you're done.
All the stacked up stuff is a bunch of CDs.
I thought these were going to be video games, but they're just music CDs. She looks genuinely upset by that. Motherfucker.
The jacket says Monokuma's collection of songs and ballads. Is he planning to release an album?
Oh god, I hope not. Character songs are all the rage these days, but I'm not all that interested in derivative works like that.
Never heard of a mascot selling his own character songs.
Plus, it looks like he's already produced his 100th song. See, the 100th track is a festive psychopop dance rap that he performs with all his might. What?
What? I don't even know where to begin. This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many? I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them look all boom. Then they'd stand out, you know? No store would sell your stuff.
You're so stupid.
Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie. I can't believe you thought that far into the future. When you made these, your business is doomed to fail.
Enough already. You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it.
No.
Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s.
Do you remember Pogs?
Nope.
They're basically, actually, I don't have one here, but it's kind of similar. It was something where you'd have like a bunch of things like these that would be wooden pieces, and so you'd put them down, and then you'd take something like a different one that would be metal, and you try to slam it on it to flip it over. They were actually super popular in the 90s. I barely remember them, but I remember enough. That's not what those are, though. Those are just like coins that you use in Pokemon when you have to like flip a coin in the card game.
No.
Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake.
I won't forgive
Because there's no merch of me. What?
my little sister.
Oh, Monami, my little sister. Don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear?
Not a tortoise?
Hey,
A long, long time ago, there were these two old guys.
Two old guys living together?
The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end.
Oh. Huh? Did you even need the old guys in that story?
in other words,
So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. pink rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense.
Stupid brother.
You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense. Shoryuken.
What a hopeless way of snapping back.
Also, fittingly enough, I've never seen, of all the stuff I've looked up for Danganronpa, I've never seen merch of Monami, so he might actually be right. I've seen merch of about every other character except for her.
That's awesome. But honestly, I can't help but feel like I might have made too many panels.
Special cleaning service.
So whoever wants to decorate the room, please do it as much as you like.
Yay!
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Hajime, let's run.
You're right.
They actually do leave.
You ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan for inventory disposal. It's like you just got tired.
Yeah, you're right.
What?
Well, that happened.
Cool. Leaving.
Yo.
Hey Hajime, I was looking for you. What's up, Hiko? I was thinking you probably finished exploring the Silent by now. You're right, I think I've explored everywhere, at least once for now.
Damn right.
There's one other spot.
Did you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind. I figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby lined with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there.
Later.
I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over. After letting me know Fuyuhiko left the area. He actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not really the time to be impressed by something like that. It'd be bad to make the others wait. I should hurry over to the street with the food stands.
Hajime is apparently very easily impressed if he thinks, wow, somebody actually, like, talked to other people and told them to meet up.
Yeah. He's the person who doesn't do anything for this group project.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Huh? What about Nagito?
Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything.
It's true.
Couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing.
Now.
So how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However,
I believe there's no question the Future Foundation is behind everything that's been going on.
Are we sure about that? Huh?
What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're allied, there's no way they'd trap us in this island.
Well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey.
Monami works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monami has been opposing him. You mean pretending to oppose him, right?
that's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other.
Then it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they both oppose one another, is it not possible that they are both our enemy?
Starting to get pumped up.
Like a three-way battle. That's kind of hot.
Hey.
What? No.
Uh,
No!
Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation? Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor that's working for them? Don't be a fucking idiot.
I won't be fooled.
No way, you're clearly suspicious. I mean, you don't...
Settle down.
Kazuichi Soda, shut up!
Yes!
Listen.
He has such good voice lines. There was never a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh my.
But lied?
Well,
It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so that we would be suspicious of each other.
you were the
How can you not believe in your friends after everything we've endured together? I don't know who this is.
Weak. How weak.
Oh, good guess.
Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
Such despair.
That weakness is hopeless. Nagito,
Do we have to talk to him?
gotta progress things. Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by the weakling who dropped out?
Bitch, I'll break your kneecaps.
Yeah.
But what does that...
Now then.
You asked where I've been this whole time, right? Well, I was in the middle of looking for someone. Thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location, carefully watching us.
You.
Hey, who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island besides us? It's probably the survivor of the killing school island.
Huh?
How about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage.
What stage? You're not making sense at all.
Not making sense.
But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, a survival of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
Right?
Don't you think it's strange? What does that mean?
That is an order.
The issue is not with what he means. Please take back about what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia.
Well,
You've been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to.
I don't like you either. Well, I never liked you in the first place.
This is troubling.
It looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering. Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. Truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys that? Why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? Huh?
Actually.
To tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor even if it costs me my life.
What?
I hope it does, for everyone else's sake. You're going to weed out the traitor?
please wait.
As I've already said, there is no traitor.
Sounds like something a traitor would say. I'll bet in the end you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island,
This is exciting.
will I become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope? The hell you talking about? You finally lost your damn mind?
Now then.
Now then, I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last.
Nagito, what does that mean?
Bye now.
Bye.
Dick.
Yeah. Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey.
I don't want to think about it, but could he be planning a kill?
Are you kidding me?
A kill? Who? Who's he gonna kill?
Damn it.
Based on how he's talking, it looks like his target is the traitor.
There is no such person. I mean, the notion of one of us has been deceiving all along. I will never ever believe that.
Oh, look, there's Monokuma. He's just eating noodles.
Sonya said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us can do that. But what if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? Just like how I forgot I don't have a talent. Well, regardless of who he's targeting, there's a high chance that he's planning to kill, right? Then we gotta tie him up again. Forcing him to stop is the only way.
Oh,
It's impossible. Nakamura's not even here anymore.
I'll show you my serious
Heh,
side.
I got what it takes to deal with someone as weak as him.
I'm here too.
They must have known that people were gonna like his character, and the fact they basically kept him alive twice, in a way.
I love how he just chimes in occasionally like that.
And pulls a berry. I'm here too.
Then that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once I come up with a plan, we'll meet up again. Tie up Nagito, huh? Kazuichi is right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling?
That's called gas. Also, I love the Nagito mode that this person has in chat. It's like super tiny on my screen, but
Oh,
yeah.
I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. For the time being, we decided to finish our exploration of the final island and return to the hotel. It was already dark by the time we returned to the hotel. For some reason, I'm really tired today. Well, since I walked around all day, I was able to obtain several clues. Although I'm not really certain if you can even call these clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense. This is good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking all these pessimistic thoughts. This might be a bad habit of mine. I should just get some sleep for today. Rest my mind for a while. And then I'll give this more thought tomorrow.
Actually,
Words are extremely dangerous. Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or with a backspace. That's why you need to be extremely careful. Same goes for me. There was a time in my past when I went through a lot of trouble because of that. That's right, when I was being trained at the safari park. At the time, there were two animals at the park that I got along with. One was a squirrel named Sir
Diatric, I guess? I don't know.
Sir Diatric, and the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with him, he just stared at her boobs the whole time. That's why Sir Diatric would order him to steal panties. And that idiot would get real happy when he exchanged the panties he stole for Diatric's old undies. Also, this one time, the three of us went to a steakhouse, and the waiter asked, "How would you like it? How'd you like it cooked?" Cha-Cha proudly said, "With fire." Sir Diatric was pretty crafty. He knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. He made Cha-Cha Jr. abduct a fawn and drown it. Then he saved that drowned fawn himself. And he made Cha-Cha Jr. tell everyone about it. Man, he really did some shady things. Anyway, the three of us were getting along together. We were living a fun life in the safari park. That's right, until the day I ended up saying those words. I accidentally said this to Cha-Cha Jr. Foxes and squirrels, natural enemies. Next day I stumbled across what was left of Diatric, sir. He had been eaten. Good timing, I immediately tattled to the male employees so he could put down Cha-Cha Jr. with a hunting rifle. Even now I regret saying what I said back then. Geez, squirrels have it rough. They have so many natural enemies.
Yep, that was a thing that just happened.
Okay.
Pinch. Yep. I am awake. Alright, that's good, I guess. Haven't heard that in a while since chapter 4 didn't have it.
Pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant.
Yeah, don't go and take a shower or anything.
trying to run and do the math at the same time.
You're used to Overwatch.
Yo, Hajime, check it out. I'm already eating. Good, I guess.
As usual, you're eating a lot.
Well, I might get locked in a place like the Funhouse again. So I gotta eat when I can.
Eat well, shit well.
God damn it.
For now.
Okay, now that we finished breakfast, let's jump right into the main topic.
Hey, I'm still eating here.
I just got here. I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet. It's okay. I'm pretty much done eating. You selfish little...
You know, right?
And of course, the main topic is about our plan to capture Nagito that we're supposed to carry out today.
It cannot be.
Are you really going to do it?
Of course, I spent all night coming up with this plan. That means I haven't slept for 2 days straight. Don't you think my effort should count for something?
Hey,
Count for you going to bed.
We get it. Hurry up and spill that plan of yours already. Well, I thought up several plans, but in the end, I figured that a straightforward plan would be the best. One of us will be the decoy who lures out Nagito into the lobby by telling him we need to talk to him there. And then at the best possible moment, the two task force members will move in swiftly capture Nagito. So that's the plan. What do you think?
It's easy to understand, so I'm cool with it. Anyway, are there any bananas left?
So now I will present each of you with your role.
Of course.
Since it's my plan, I'll take the role of commander. I won't let anyone object to that.
Hey, hey.
Objection. But Commander sounds like the most fun.
Hey, didn't I just say I wouldn't let anyone object? Next, I'll present the two task force members. These big roles go to you two, Fuyuhiko and Akane.
Yep, sure thing.
Shit, got no choice.
You know, right?
The person burdened with the core of this plan, the decoy who has to lure Nagito, I'll give that role to Chiaki.
No way.
Chiaki.
Huh? No way.
Well, what did you say?
So,
I mean, it's not like I ever agreed to this plan.
Hey, hey.
It's gonna be fine. It's not like you're gonna tie him up. You're just gonna lure him there.
Well,
Besides, there's no way I'd ask Miss Sonia to take on such a dangerous role, you know? So please, I'm begging you.
hey.
What a rude way to ask for help. If Mahiru were here, she would have beaten you up. I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept killing. Isn't that right? I need your help to stop another killing. Didn't I just say I'm begging you? But why are you snapping at her all of a sudden?
oh,
Fine.
Are you gonna do it? Alright, then this lineup is perfect. Hey, Sonia and I haven't been given roles. What should we do? Sonia has the role of princess. That doesn't make any sense.
For now.
And you're on chore duty. I want you to supply the rope we need to tie up Nagito.
Denied.
Why?
listen.
If Hajime has nothing to do anyway, he shall accompany me.
Miss Princess. No, like I said, he needs to supply the rope.
You must know.
That is not a request. This is an order.
That is an order.
An order, I tell you. There is somewhere I must go.
Fine. Hajime and Miss Sonia are free. It's fine.
I'm not
Good.
yours.
Repeat that.
Hajime and Miss Sonia are free. It's fine. Since you object so forcefully, where do you need to go to, Sonia?
The bathroom. I shall tell you in due time. We will be discovered if I speak too loudly.
What did you say?
You're gonna be alone with Hajime at a secret place? No, for now. We'll carry out the plan tonight. All of you make sure you prepare your bodies and minds.
Huh?
Is our commander going to be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically. Let's all disperse for now.
Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in 30 minutes.
Yeah, sure thing. After our planning meeting had ended, I quickly finished eating my breakfast. By the time I made it back to my cottage, I was already close to the time I agreed to meet with Sonia. It's like, why does it put me here just so I have to leave?
I was about to say, like, but it put you in your hotel cottage anyway.
Nope.
It's almost like we lost two really good characters right in a row.
Yeah.
Hajime, you are late.
Huh? I'm right on time. Wait, should I have come a little earlier?
A little earlier? In my country, you're severely punished if you do not arrive 13 minutes before an arranged meeting time.
For such an ordinary country, 13 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule.
That is.
Oh, I see. This is culture shock. Then I guess that can be overlooked.
So, where are you planning to go? I just have to come along, right?
Well,
Of course, it is a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday.
Jabberwock Island development plan. Did you find out something about it?
How should I say this? After reading the document over and over again, I suddenly realized the Future Foundation was planning to rebuild a facility on this island to use as their headquarters.
You're talking about the large administrative building on the central island, right? But I couldn't find a building like that anywhere. Maybe they said something about a different island?
do you have a minute?
Or what if their plans suddenly changed and they had to use a different facility?
A different facility?
Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of the Future Foundation? As I recall, the ancient ruin on the second island has such a symbol on the door.
Yeah, you're right. The Japanese word for future was inscribed there.
Did I guess?
If that's the case, that ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation, right?
However,
The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there's no doubt that the ruin is quite suspicious.
You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it after being locked inside the funhouse, but the possibility that the ancient ruin is connected to the Future Foundation is incredibly high. I knew there was something strange about that place. Sonia, after hearing all this, I want to go there as much as you do. I'll definitely come with you.
Then I may not be competent, so please be patient with me.
Cool.
I mean, we still have no way to get in, so I don't know why they're bothering.
Yeah. I assume that's where we're going then.
Yeah.
Okay.
How goes the poopette? Or Usami. I'm just used to calling it the poopette.
Yeah.
It
Pretty
has
good.
been pooping.
Just hang around. That's a nice effect that the sun's shining through it and the tree blocks out the light.
Yeah.
No matter how many times I see this place, it certainly gives me the willies.
however,
However, we should not dwell on that. After all, we are here to look for clues.
That's right. There's no doubt we'll find something here. Alright, let's start.
It's a door.
Just get gunned down immediately.
You are dead.
I'm gonna take a closer look at it. The door looks even stranger. For a building that looks pretty run down and shabby, this door looks very high tech. Future, huh?
Sure.
Man. This liquid crystal displayed to the, next to the door. That's probably it. This is probably the key. The door will probably open if we input the correct numbers.
Well, it just gave you a huge clue. It said the correct numbers, but there were also letters, but it is a password of only numbers. You'll never have to type it in, but let's just say it's a number in this series that you've seen before.
We've discussed this before as well, but it would be dangerous to test it haphazardly.
Well,
If we make a mistake, it is possible that we'll be fired upon by that gun. I can think of no other reason for that gun to be there.
As long as that's a possibility, it'd be bad if we acted recklessly.
I wouldn't think that gun would still be operational.
Yeah. That is right. Courage and recklessness are completely different. If you were shot at by a gun by that, you would have more holes in you than a Beatrice's nest.
You mean a bee's nest?
you are wrong.
In my country, we use the expression Beatrice's nest.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Anyway, right now we definitely shouldn't test it out so recklessly.
I see.
In order to open this door, we must find the password first. Or destroy the door with some kind of explosive force.
Akame?
Nah, that's impossible. This door looks extremely sturdy. It's definitely better if we find out the password instead. It's not like we have access to tanks and
Nah.
helicopters with missiles on it.
No, not at all.
Alright.
Monokuma do if you just like flying straight at that with the like freaking helicopter.
Nero.
Alright, all I have to do next is find out what that password is. It's a good thing we came here so we could at least find that out.
You're right.
But the problem is, where would we obtain the password? Is it Leon? When we
What?
first
I already
came
told
here,
you it was numbers.
Even Monokuma and Monami said they didn't know the password. And if they really don't know it, how are we supposed to find out? As usual, it's a mystery, huh? Just let me input it.
I'm glad we took time out of our day to go investigate this
Yes.
and got nothing out of it.
What was it? 11037? Is that what it was?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That may or may not be the password.
After finishing our investigation of the ancient ruin, Sonia and I decided to go back to our cottages for now.
It'll never let you actually input that tragically.
Damn.
It's only one. It's only once you actually get to that point in the story. Because I was like, oh, I wonder if you could just put it in right away. But
Yeah.
no, it won't let you.
It's still the middle of the day. Looks like I have some free time. Now then, what should I do? Oh, huh?
Rearrange your dolls.
Cards. So the only person left that I care about is Fuyuhiko. Really?
And you don't want to risk a death.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, come on, cooperate with me.
Oh, he's here.
He can also be inside the hotel potentially. I think that also counts for part of it. He could also be in his room. Hiccup.
You're not Fuyuhiko.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. There's only 2 free time events for this chapter, and that's it. Those last ones.
No.
Well, Fuyuhiko's dying for sure then.
This cottage didn't really have any particular business. What the? Did it not say he was here? Am I just making it up?
And no, it did say he's there. Also, you probably didn't care, but Nagito can't be chosen for the free time events in this chapter.
Yeah.
It's like he's been nothing but a dick to
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
He's hanging out with by the
You
flowers.
blended in with the flowers really well, dude.
Capture plan, huh? Well, will they really be able to capture Nagito with such a stupid plan?
I freaking love it if you like have someone as bait
Damn
under
right.
like the big boxes, and it's just like, oh man, I'm feeling so hopeful today, and like Nagito just like a little squirrel.
I mean, I don't mind, but do you actually enjoy hanging out with me?
He's like the Grudge. He just walks on all fours with his head upside down.
Did you say hope?
So, can I get a little closer? Sure. What on earth does he like?
As soon as the page will load, we'll find out.
You give him like the thing you got from Pecco dying, and he just cries.
Or Pecco's panties.
Perfect.
How'd you
Antique
get these?
Antique doll, another battle, and Stardust.
Well, Gundam's favorite invisible underwear.
Yeah.
You can't tell if it's really there or not.
It's not. He doesn't wear underwear.
Used carrot. Yeah, I forgot to look at these last time.
Never mind. I was gonna say, what do you mean used? And then I'm like, forget I asked.
Carrot given by Monami. It's been used so much that it's practically scraped to banana.
Nope. Nope.
Nope!
Stop! Wait, go back. What is that one? An on? What? What? Why would you put that for a name for anything? My God.
You don't like the NNN?
Fashion magazine for teenage girls and women in their 20s.
Shit, this is for me.
Yeah, this is for you.
Hey! I can't see anything about it. What's it say?
It's articles about topics such as the latest fashion trends, cooking techniques, and tips for appearing more feminine have made it extremely popular.
Sexist as hell.
Yep, just a little.
So you like replica swords?
What number? Oh, that's pretty far down.
One.
I'm willing to bet that's probably a Pecco thing.
Yeah. Rose in vitro?
Yes, actually, he does like that one.
Really?
Yep.
Perfect. Because I have 2 left.
I don't like this.
No.
No, that is under likes.
Just trying to suck up to me? You think I really take bribes? Well, it's fine if I accept this from you.
Hey,
I don't like this.
Hey, Hajime, is there any woman who's important to you?
No,
What
not
question
really.
is that? That's fine. Do you have one? Do you have one or not? Honestly, I've never seriously thought about it.
Huh.
Damn, you're such a kid.
No, I'm gay.
If you did have one, I was gonna tell you to take good care of her, but I guess it's a bit too
It's
soon
too
for you.
soon. It's like, oh, I guess you'll die alone on this island.
Yep.
But when do you have? But when you do have one someday, make sure you take good care of her. Don't be like me. I've lost 2 important women. Oh yeah.
Who's the second one?
Pekka's committed her crime. Pecco's committed her crime because his little sister was killed.
Echo's committed.
Yeah. Whoever did this chapter needs to pay a little more attention to their grammar.
Boy there, don't feel sorry for me. It's not like I wanted to make this awkward.
Well, too late.
It's like I just picked a very sensitive subject.
Yep, that's all.
But if my sister was still alive, I'd really want you guys to meet her. You'd probably be shocked. If you put it like that, she must have been one hell of a sister.
you.
Do you know what my sister's ultimate talent was? She was the ultimate little sister. Isn't
Nailed
that
it.
funny?
Hell yeah.
And that's when she was killed. There could never be the ultimate little sister.
Oh yeah, well I'm the ultimate white guy with a beard and green eyes.
You did it.
I like it's
Proud of
like
you.
something Fuyuhiko and she immediately loses her title.
The ultimate little sister? How was she an awesome little sister? It's hard to put it into words exactly.
We didn't feel like writing that.
Yeah. Anyway, she was definitely an amazing sister. She was always making a fool out of me, but it was always cute when she'd need my help. Plus, she cooked fried noodles during the temple festival. Huge line would form outside the temple.
Oh, don't say that. That actually sounds really good.
Yeah. She got an insane number of contracts from hand towel companies, you know? She was self-centered, selfish,
She has really nice
extremely
hands.
arrogant. But even so, she had this subtle way of making people do what she wanted.
So,
She definitely deserved to be called the ultimate Yakuza. Within the clan, she was even called the reincarnation of my uncle, who was the most powerful of the Yakuza Ryus. Most powerful of the Yakuza Ryus. I'd like to know more about that too.
well,
It's before my time, so I don't really know the details, but apparently he was known as the Overlord of the South. They say his final confrontation was that a detective who was pursuing him nearly destroyed the world, What?
Cool.
Doing him nearly destroyed the world.
Avatar: The Last
Wow,
Airbender,
yeah.
Yakuza edition.
Well, that's obviously just a rumor. Of course it's just a rumor. That'd be outrageous if it wasn't. Well, anyway, she was really annoying. She was a really annoying little sister who pissed me off.
Yeah, she's the ultimate dead sister.
Even so, she was the only little sister I ever had.
The ultimate corpse.
Even when a faction with the Kuzuryu clan wanted to make her our next leader, she said this: I don't want to lead the clan. The reason I'm so amazing is because I'm your sister. She said that even though she was better than me at everything.
Not staying alive.
To you, your sister must have truly been the ultimate little sister. Yeah, maybe. But still, when she said that to me, I couldn't accept it. All I could do was yell at her and say, "You lead, I can live by myself." Just how small was I?
5'1".
Fuyuhiko, why am I even talking to you about this? It's probably, the harmless looking face of yours. Is that a compliment or an insult?
Yes.
Who knows?
Anyway.
Anyway, sorry about that. I guess I got all sentimental and shit after all.
That I've gotten sentimental and opened my heart to you. I'm dead for sure.
Either I have to kill you or I have to die. I really don't mind. If you think I look like someone who's easy to talk to, then I'll listen to you as much as you want. Don't act like hot shit, you virgin.
Get owned.
Damn, I think I found the murder in this chapter.
It is a
I kid you not, there's a character in the third game that, like, her go-to line is fucking virgin.
That's awesome.
That's her insult. It's so funny.
Man, I think I just found the blackened. See, so you're not? Just shut up. Don't talk back to me so calmly.
This is after chapter 3, too, where he gave you all that shit about, like, Mikon being in your bed randomly in the middle of the night.
It's like, oh man, do you ever just get emotional? Shut up, you virgin!
No, it's happening gradually. I know Fuyuhiko is slowly opening up to me.
That wasn't like slowly or subtly. That was just like, hey man, let me just dish on a whole lot.
Yeah.
Why is it salty? Asshole.
It's probably got to be hard to balance, like, people that go for, like, a specific character and then also in the trials, if they're the murderers, to make them still, like, to balance that, to be like, oh yeah, well, Gundam, like, still cares about everyone even though you didn't hang out with them at all, or for someone like, oh yeah, I know you really didn't care that much about Mahiru, but she was your friend, even though you never talked to her.
Yeah.
That would be really hard to balance.
Sure, that makes it easy.
Alright, Nan goes to see what his room looks like.
This is full of dead people he cares about.
What did you say?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, come in. Ooh. I like it.
The divider's kind of small. It's smaller than he is. Not by a lot, but...
I wanted to feel tall and important. I hate when you're like eating a candy bar and it like warps your voice just like the little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Just the like the.
I like how the painting says moral on it.
Yep.
So we're capturing Nagito tonight, huh? I should try to stay calm and I should try to calm down and preserve my energy. Invite him to hang out.
Hey, let's run around the beach.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't mind. It's not bad. No, actually, it's pretty fun.
Oh, what is sweetie?
Talk to Fuyuhiko about random things. Fuyuhiko and I grew closer.
You should give him some of that non-alcoholic wine.
Yeah.
It's like on the very top.
Does he like that?
Yeah, he does.
Nice.
That'll help him calm down.
I don't really want to owe you any favors.
It's not exactly a favor. It's like you probably found that in a trash can.
Found a hamburger out of the trash can.
Well, you probably won't pose a threat later, so I'll just gratefully accept it.
Damn.
Little
or-
does he know.
Or a piece of cake out of the trash can, remember that?
It's like you just murder him. Who's the virgin now?
You probably told Caitlin that story, though.
Oh yeah.
What?
The piece of cake in the trash can.
Ew.
Hey Hajime, what's the first thing you want to do when you get out of here?
Mourn my
See.
dead loved ones.
First, I want to find a safe place to relax and get some decent sleep. Sounds great to me. Geez, compared to this place, I'd rather stay in a prison.
This is probably the nicest prison I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Aside from
that's
the
an
murders.
odd comparison. At least this place has soft beds, a beautiful ocean, and entertainment. Heh, you're right. About you, what are you going to do? Me?
Oh,
First,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
First, I'm going to visit my sister's grave. I also need to hold a funeral for Peko, even though there's nothing left of her.
I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to.
And for Mahiru as well. See, you're right. Hey, Hajime. I think you're pretty awesome, you know? When it comes to me and the others, at least we know where our confidence is coming from. But you, that part of you is missing. But despite that, you don't let it get to you. You've kept your cool head throughout all this so far. Giving me way too much credit. I'm just trying to endure everything the best I can. That's what I'm talking about. It's amazing, it's amazing that you're even able to endure all this.
Someone like me.
I blindly rushed into revenge without thinking things through, with no concern for anyone else. And in the end, I can't take back the consequences of that decision.
Hey,
But after seeing you and the others keep it together, I feel like I'm starting to see what I need to be focusing on right now. We will definitely survive and escape from here. I'll probably do anything to make that happen. If not Peko, Mahiru, everyone's death will go to waste. And that's when I realized this wasn't the same Fuyuhiko Kazuryu I met when we first arrived on this island. This is a man who's overcome great hardships. What can I do from now on? Still don't know, but I do know what I can say right now. Fuyuhiko, let's definitely escape this island, okay? And when we do, would it be alright if we visited their graves together?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure that would make them happy.
hey, bastard.
Hajime, a part of you may be missing, but I think there's still something
He's
there.
the ultimate virgin in my eyes.
Because I was able to talk to you like this, and I was able to reflect on my past. From there on, able to move forward. That's it. Maybe your talent is that you're the ultimate counselor. More like the ultimate stepladder.
Jeez.
The ultimate damn it.
Yeah, the ultimate damn it. What the heck? I don't want a talent like that. That sounds like it'd be stressful. I think it's totally perfect for you.
Could have called you the ultimate virgin. Take something nice.
Nah, I feel like that'd be Kazuichi.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there.
So the conversation took an unexpected, lighthearted turn, and we laughed harder than we had in a while.
He's become such a actual sweetheart. He's so sweet.
Alright, calm down.
He's gonna die. That's what I'm getting real sad. He's 100% going to die.
Well, no, because that was an optional character.
But
growth moment.
still, anyone that I want to live badly dies.
Yeah, I know how that feels. Chapter 4 is cursed for me, man.
Knowing my luck, they're gonna bring Yasuhiro back in the third one, then kill him. Parted ways with Fuyuhiko and returned to my room for now.
Yeah, you were kind of indifferent on Byakuya, though. Like, he got better.
Yeah. I liked him at the end of the first game.
He is better than Nagito
They
is.
just bring Mondo.
Like, by a landslide. Like,
They bring Mondo back.
yes.
No!
It's like it's starting to get dark. Doorbell. Is someone here?
Nagito, and you just start jumping.
Instinctively, my entire body tensed up. I knew it was probably someone like Sonya, or maybe Kazuichi, but regardless, I was
No,
nervous.
that's Nagito. It's gonna be Nagito.
Not that I can help it. I mean, it's so much happened since we arrived at this island. Mumbling to myself, I quietly opened my cottage door. It's Minimaru!
Hello there.
Damn it!
Yeah.
It's like
Minimaru is the third best character still alive.
It's like if Fujiko does come, it's like, oh, nice dolls version.
Nagito? Why is he here? Get out!
He can't decide if he's like your ultimate menace or like
The ultimate weirdo.
You, what are you doing here?
ultimate pick a side already.
You sure ask weird questions. I mean, you guys all have business with me, right? Huh?
Well,
Beef.
Chiaki invited me to the lobby. She said she had something she wanted to talk to me about. Everyone put her up to that, right? He's already found out our plan. Looks like that's a bingo, huh? But it's good timing. I have some business with you guys too.
It's called a knife.
You do?
It's time, man.
Everyone's already at the lobby. That saves me a lot of trouble. And I want to come to the lobby too, even though you're not directly involved with the plan. You even know that?
I see.
Just as I thought. You were left out, huh? That's understandable.
Here we go.
Since you're the only one who isn't an ultimate, you've basically been left out from the start.
Fujiko loves me, shut up.
I'm only joking. Don't make such a scary face.
I don't think you were.
Yeah,
He's never
joke
joking.
isn't funny.
He's just an asshole.
You shouldn't take me so seriously.
I don't.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh well. Anyway, let's hurry over to the lobby. I don't know the details of your plans, so I'm actually looking forward to it. I wonder what you guys are going to do to me. When we first arrived in this island, we were friends who explored this place together. So let's go already. Fine, let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's thinking, but as long as we capture him, we'll have the advantage. I won't let him do as he pleases anymore. No!
So much no.
Just going and he's murdered everybody.
Yep. Walls are just soaked in blood.
Chiaki summoned Nagito, and the plan has already started. Fujiko and Akane should be waiting inside for Nagito.
Jeez.
What happened, Hajime? What are you so nervous about? I'm not nervous.
You're walking behind me, of course I'm nervous.
Yeah. You're a terrible actor. Oh well. If you're going to slow down like that, I'll go inside first. As I hesitated in front of the door, Nagito walked past me and entered the hotel lobby. And that's when it happened.
Fujiko is not helping at all.
Yeah.
Get him, Akane.
Like, she's got it.
Fujiko just like runs up to him and kicks him in the nose.
What are you doing?
Just like it's not even bothering him. Just like, why are you doing that?
Don't judge us for this, but we're gonna tie you up. Tie me up? There's no use struggling.
He's the furthest person away who's just like, yeah, you listen to him.
I'll hurt you.
Meanwhile, he kind of flinches. Hate him.
What the hell? You're being strangely cooperative. Who cares? Just tie him up before it's too late. You guys are really disappointing. How long are you going to continue behaving so short-sightedly? You gotta look at the big picture, you know? Huh? What are you talking about? It's fine if you don't understand. You can just see the end without knowing. Now then, let's begin. The beginning of the end of Jabberwock Island.
And that's when it happened. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a bright light. Yay, Kazuichi's dead!
It's like when Toko got blown up in the first game.
The air shook. An explosion of darkness overtook me, and I was unable to see anything. I probably lost consciousness. Shortly after the impact, I managed to open my eyes slightly. What's going on? The words that left my mouth, but they vanished before they ever reached my ears. They were drowned out by the sound of terrifying laughter.
And probably tinnitus.
I looked up and saw the source of that laughter.
What?
It's amazing! These amazing fireworks surely befit the beginning of the end! It's over. This is the end. The killings are done for good. Scapegoating the weak in the name of justice. interfering when the others will stab you in the back. This game of self-righteous hypocrisy ends now. And to do that, I will destroy Jabberwock Island. What do you mean? That was just a little demonstration. That's why it's the beginning of the end. The actual bomb I'm going to use isn't nearly as weak.
Actual
I've
bomb?
set up a large number of bombs in a certain area of the island. If all those bombs explode, the force will be enough to wipe out this entire island. What the hell are you saying? If you do that, of course, I doubt we'll walk away from this unharmed. But there's no other way. The actor is expected to leave the stage during the finale. Is this bastard serious?
Nagito, please stop! Are you crazy or something?
No. That's not it.
Yep, that's the look of someone who's not crazy.
I'm not the crazy one here. The one who's really crazy is...
My, this guy.
Emergency! Emergency!
I'm totally shocked. Seriously, I'm totally shocked. That's all I can say about this turn of events. Jesus.
It's not as good as Genocide's laugh, but it's still pretty funny.
The bombs I set are timed. They're set to go off in 2 days at noon. I've prepared so many powerful bombs that the one that just exploded doesn't even compare. According to my calculations, they're powerful enough to blow up an entire island. Which means in 2 days at noon, this island is destined to sink into the sea. Are you serious? Do you really think I'd go this far for a joke?
But where did you set him up?
I can't tell you.
How about it?
It'd be easy to leave you on your own, but it just wouldn't be fair if I did that. So how about this? If the traitor comes forward and reveals their identity to me, I'll tell them where I hid the bombs. Huh?
Oh, but what in the world is going on? Is everyone alright?
Hey, come on now.
Come on, don't get in the way. Nagito was in the middle of weeding out the traitor.
What? Nagito, what are you planning to do?
Do I really have to say it?
It's no use. I mean, the traitors shouldn't be able to reveal their identity on their own.
What does that mean?
Do I really have to say it?
Yes, as a friend on the receiving end of that bullshit statement.
My, you guys are totally eyeing each other and letting sparks fly. I'm getting all hot and bothered. Don't just stand there. Why don't you stop him? Huh? Stop him? Why do I have to stop him? The rules, remember? The same blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people. If he blows up the entire island, that's going to kill way more than just 2 people. I see. You sure have a good memory. Like you said, if any student breaks that rule, I have to punish them severely.
Right?
But that's only when someone breaks that rule, right? You can't punish someone for breaking a rule before they've broken it, right?
That's right.
Excuse me. Yep, saying you're gonna break the rules isn't against the rules.
Too bad.
So right now, there's no way I can punish this. What the hell?
You're so stupid.
Punishment always happens afterward, not before. That's just the rule of society, right?
Hey,
But even so, there's no need to worry about that in the first place. As long as the traitor comes forward, this can all be resolved peacefully.
this is exciting.
It'll all be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all the time we've spent together, I believe in you guys. But more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright. After he said that, Nagito walked away. He just walked away. I couldn't even stop him. I felt afraid of Nagito. The madness emanating from Nagito's body was seeping into my bones. I never expected him to go this far. Nagito is so reliable, I don't even have to do anything because he's shaking things up.
That bastard, I'll never forgive him.
Damn it.
Damn it. Is he fucking serious about those bombs?
Hey, hey.
As long as the traitor comes forward, he'll say where the bombs are, right? Is that his goal?
Damn it.
Then I'm begging you guys, it doesn't matter who does it. Someone just has to come forward. Hey, I'm begging you guys. No matter how long we waited, no one was willing to come forward. Nagito said yesterday, weed out the traitor, even if it cost me my life. I finally understand what he meant. Nagito took this entire island hostage and created a situation where the traitor has to come forward. That is Nagito's goal. But what is he planning to do if the traitor doesn't come forward?
Die, obviously.
Is he really going to blow up this entire island?
I love how the game, like, at least Hajime is just like, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen? It's like, yeah, he'll blow up this island. What has made you think he won't?
That's what he said he was
It's like,
planning to do.
it's like, think he's an asshole. I've never thought he was a liar. Like,
Yeah.
I never thought he was a bluffer.
Oh great, the best part of the game.
Yay!
My motto is to do a good deed every day. When I was a bear and shouted, "Can I get a Sam?" the female bartender happily answered, "Sure thing." It makes me so happy when someone else is this happy. Doing a good deed every day is awesome. But inside, that woman probably thought I was a loser for sitting alone at a cheap bar in the middle of the night. Damn it, I can't keep up with this crap. Hey, Sweet Cheeks, give me another Sam. Huh? Not a Sam Adams. I'm obviously talking about raw salmon. Excuse me. And here's some good news for you. I have imbued the smell of vanilla into Monokuma plushies. It's effective aromatherapy, and it'll definitely calm everyone's nerves if they're agitated. Available in the near future. That's it for Monokuma's shopping corner.
Monokuma plushies available at Build-A-Bear.
Yeah,
Since he is in fact a bear.
that would be amazing. Ding dong, bing bong. Skip. I've been resting since the explosion yesterday, but my body still hurts. A dull metallic sound is ringing in my ears, and the back of my head feels hot. I can't think straight. But I can't afford to spend the whole day resting. I immediately left my cottage.
You're fine, Hajime. You're not like Kazuichi. Didn't get sent through the air by it.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
What do you want? Hey, it's you, right? You're the traitor, aren't you? What the hell are you saying? Come on, just admit it already. If you don't, we're all gonna die. I'm not the traitor. No, I'm begging you. It doesn't matter who admits it. Just save me. Get a hold of yourself, Kazuichi. Complaining won't change anything, okay?
Shut up!
I know that, but what else can we do? We need to think about that with the others, so let's hurry over to the restaurant.
Damn it!
Oh, damn it.
oh, you mean the building that was just partially blown up
Yeah.
yesterday?
It's still structurally sound.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's not like bombs destroy things like that.
Yo,
Yo, Hajime, how are you feeling? Not good, but not so bad that I can't move. Then you're okay.
this is bad.
I'm not okay at all. My ears are seriously ringing. My eardrum is definitely ruptured. I need to hurry and have a doctor look at it.
So, what should we do now?
However,
What can we do?
How troubling. If the traitor would just come forward, this problem would be resolved in no time. Nagito, when did you...
Hey,
Good morning. I came to motivate you guys since you're just lying around. Didn't I tell you yesterday that the bombs are set to go off in 2 days at noon? Well, you've got 1 day left. Come on, you better hurry.
I mean,
Hurry. I'm not the one who has to come forward. The traitor does, right? Well, that's probably true. But even if this does depend on the traitor, your attitudes aren't admirable at all.
isn't that right?
I mean, real hope is when you confront a hopeless difficulty that's staring right before you, right? And despite that, you guys are already ready to give up. What does that mean? Or is this your limit? If so, it makes me laugh to think I ever called you symbols of hope.
You bastard, you better knock it off.
Now, keep your shirt on. I took the time to come bring you guys a valuable hint. Wouldn't it be bad if I changed my mind? Nagito, what's your hint?
I'm glad.
Oh, you finally have hope. That makes me happy. Who freaking cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the hint is. Well, it's about the bomb's hiding place. I hid it somewhere you guys haven't been before.
Somewhere we have not been before.
Piss me
I don't
off.
need any hints.
I'll pick you up.
Just tell us the answer. If I don't, I'll make you spit it out.
Hey.
Stop it. What are you gonna do if he sets off another bomb?
Yep.
Good judgment.
Hey.
If you guys have time to pick a fight with me, then you should start searching for the bombs already.
Then I'll just crush you to pieces later.
Wow.
How scary.
Hey,
Why did you give us a hint?
See?
Well, if the traitor sees their friends working hard, they may feel inclined to come forward, you know?
You.
Who cares? The traitor might not even exist. All we need to do is find the damn bombs. Let's go. Take care. Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime. Mr. or Miss Traitor. I left the restaurant as Nagito's muffled laughter trailed behind us.
why?
Kazuichi, why'd you stop me?
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You hadn't stopped me. I could have crushed Nagito to pieces.
Bastard!
You're too fired up, dumbass! Calm the fuck down at least!
Everyone!
More importantly, let us all head over to the ancient ruin. Again.
Huh? The ruin?
Please listen.
Nagito said that the bombs are hidden somewhere we have never been before.
So just as
If
I
that is the
thought.
case, the inside of the ruin is the only place I can think of.
Well,
No. There was one other place, too. What is it again? That castle at the amusement park. What's its name?
Are you talking about the Natsume Castle?
hey!
You don't get it at all. He's freaking means Nazumi Castle. And we have those two places to choose from. But we won't be able to enter the ancient ruins without a password. What should we do?
Like,
Password, huh? I'm guessing we still don't have any clues to that.
Hey, hey.
That probably goes for Nagito too. He wouldn't be able to enter without the password either, right? If that's the case, it's hard to think that the bombs were set inside the ancient ruin, right? So we should try going to Nazumi Castle first.
are we screwed?
But isn't that dangerous? I mean, what if that was Nagito's trap all along?
Jeez.
Monokuma's trap, Monami's trap, and now Nagito's trap.
And then Kaiba's trap.
If we keep worrying about shit like that, we won't get anything done, dumbass.
Dumbass.
Just like, God damn it.
You're totally fired up too.
True.
I forget that he's there constantly.
Right? That's why it's funny, because you're just like, oh right, he's there.
Hey.
Anyway, we should try going there at least. We don't have time to stand around doing nothing.
All right.
Alright, full speed ahead.
Obviously.
What'd he say?
Full speed ahead.
His
That's not
voice,
his voice.
yeah, the voice said obviously.
All right, we'll tackle Nazumi Castle first.
Shame we couldn't make a robot Gundam.
Yeah.
A robot voice of I renounce you.
Do you want to see the worst angled picture of a seal I've ever seen in my life?
Oh no.
Oh God.
Good lord.
He's so angry.
Hey!
Hey, check it out. The entrance is destroyed. It's been blown to bits as if someone set off a bomb.
I wonder who could have done that.
That's true. Looks like this place was spot on.
Damn it.
Then the bombs are inside here.
Damn right.
That's what it looks like.
And let's try going inside. But we need to be careful. We need to pay as much attention as we can.
You're right.
We...
Then let's go. After forcing a dry swallow, I nervously stepped through the door. In there. What is this place? I thought the inside would look more lighthearted than this.
The ambiance feels similar to that of a temple or church. However, is it just me, or does it seem like there are no bombs to be found here?
Well,
No, it's not just you.
If the bombs are strong enough to blow up the entire island, they should be pretty big. But I don't see anything. I don't see a place where they could be hidden either. Then the bombs aren't here?
The bombs aren't here?
The bombs aren't here.
The top half is wet. But even so, I feel like there's something suspicious here. But why? It feels like this place is different somehow. This feeling, it's the same feeling I get. It's the same feeling I felt when I first saw that ancient ruin.
Gas? It's probably gas.
Probably, yeah.
All two things to investigate.
Huh? What is this? The front doesn't match the ambiance of the castle at all. It's almost like it was intentionally put here. Hey, everyone come check this out.
Huh?
Huh? What's that? To all subjects. Subjects, who are they talking about? Is it about us? There's more written below that. What does it mean? Password to guide everyone to the future is...
Lies.
The heck? Oh, it's coming.
What the heck is this? We can't even read the most important part.
What you need?
Get me another water.
Okay, take this line.
There you go.
What does the password to guide everyone to the future even mean? Maybe it's that password.
Could it be?
Could it be the password to access that ancient ruin? Guide everyone to the future. Maybe that refers to the Japanese word that is written on the door.
As expected of Miss Sonia, she only had to read it once to understand what it means.
Like,
Oh. But if we can't read the password, there's nothing we can do.
that is.
It is a rather tragic moment.
Hey, hey.
I wonder who erased this.
Nagito Rawi. Huh? Erased.
So,
I mean, it doesn't feel like it was erased naturally, right? It looks like it was forcibly scratched off. That's the only way I can see it.
Even so.
But Monami and Monokuma shouldn't have entered this castle because they don't like mice, right?
I won't forgive you.
And it was Nagito. He's the one who erased the password. That dick.
Perhaps.
Nagito probably discovered the password here and used it to enter the ancient ruin. Then hid the bombs inside the ancient ruin. Oh, that was you. Oh well.
Made sense for a second. So he erased the password so he wouldn't be able to get near the bombs. Damn it, that actually makes a lot of sense. If that's true, gave us a hint even though he knew we wouldn't be able to use it.
Don't tell me.
Just so he could shove that reality in our faces? There's no way we can enter the ancient ruin if we don't know the password. In the end, we can't do anything about the bombs unless the traitor comes forward. Did he lure us to this place so we'd be forced to confront that? Forcing us to confront the despair before us? Forcing us to confront how powerless we are? Damn it, that's what Monokuma would do. Hey, whoever you are, you don't have to reveal yourself to us. Just tell Nagito. If you don't, you'll just end up dying too, you know?
Oh. Hey, who are you saying that to?
I don't know, I'm just saying it to everyone.
Oh.
Let's stop. Fighting amongst ourselves won't help anything. More importantly, let's work harder to find the password to that ancient ruin, or clues that might relate to it.
Hey.
As long as we cooperate and explore all over the island, we might be able to find it, you know?
Damn it!
Are you telling us to look everywhere for a password that might not even exist?
Who would leave a password in here in the first place, and why? If it's about Monokuma or Monami, then who was it? We can't even answer that, so there's no way we'll be able to find anything.
Wait!
Then what would you have us do? Just wait here till we all die? That is no different than when we were in the funhouse, and what did we learn there? We learned not to give up on living, right?
That Gundam was the only one who said that.
Very well then, I shall look for it on my own. Excuse me.
Sonia, hold on. Sonia ignored me as I called for her and stormed out of the area. Her shoulders were shaking a little, I'm sure of it.
I mean...
What the heck?
Shut up! Shut up!
Damn it, fine then. You want to look for it? Well, fine. Hey, Kazuichi left Nazumi Castle and walked in the opposite direction of Sonia. What the hell are they doing? Now's not the time for infighting. Well, it might be a good idea to work separately. Huh? Why? I mean, it's easier to move around that way, you know? In case someone wanted to secretly go meet someone.
Or die.
Hey, does that mean... Sorry. Just act like I was thinking out loud and pretend you weren't listening.
Damn it.
Not again. Man, we're scattered as usual.
Stupid fool.
Seriously. If you think so, then please help.
Yeah, leave it to me. I got a secret plan.
I won't forgive
I just have to
you.
find the source of the problem and snap it off. So Nagito's head?
Yeah. Akane, what's your secret plan?
Could be.
I have a bad feeling about the way Akane's acting. I'll run after her. It's best if we keep Akane away from Nagito for now. Far away.
You're right. I guess I'll leave it to you.
Okay, see you later.
Chiaki ran after Akane. From there, I was the only one left. What does this really mean? Who are the subjects that are being referred to? What's the password to guide everyone to the future? 11037. Come on, let's do it. I was the last to leave Nazumi Castle, and I wandered over the island searching for clues to the password. I didn't expect to find anything. In the end, that's exactly what happened. So, time passed by with its usual speed. Ding dong, ding dong.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m.
Yay.
Even after the announcement, I kept searching the island, but I didn't find what we were looking for. After a while, I had forgotten what I was supposed to be looking for in the first place. In the end, after coming up empty-handed, I returned to the hotel. I didn't see anyone else on my way back here, but I also didn't see them while I was exploring either. It's because, even though this island is so vast, our numbers have drastically decreased since we arrived. I can't think of any other reason than that. I should go back. Nagito said time runs out at noon tomorrow. Another day is about to end. Which means there's only half a day left. Can't imagine the traitor will be revealed by then, since we don't even know if they really exist. Even if they do, it's possible they've forgotten that they're the traitor. This thinking makes me feel like I should do something. My brain and my body were yearning for rest, probably because of all the walking I did today. As I dozed off, horrible, disgusting images began to surface from the back of my mind, one after the other. But before I could focus on the specifics of those images, I slowly sank into the depths of darkness. Okay, Sora.
Yep. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts.
Not the third Monokuma Theater?
If you want to skip it, it won't break my heart.
Alright.
Well, apparently it was short.
Yeah.
That one was. A lot shorter than the other two were.
Ding dong bong. Yep. Scenery this morning is the same as it ever was. I can see the sunlight peeking through the windows. I can hear the faint sound of waves crashing on the beach. But the bombs Nagito set off are going to destroy all this once time runs out at noon. At that moment, there's nothing about our situation that's changing for the better. Usually, I'd go to the restaurant, but what should I do today? As long as I remember what Nagito said. By the way, waiting about... Sounds like he was planning to hang out at the restaurant all day. Wait a minute, he's going to be there all day. And if anyone went to the restaurant like they normally do, that feeling lingering in my chest grew with each beat of my frantic heart. I immediately ran out of my cottage.
Nero.
Run, 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 run.
You want Sonya?
Good morning, Hajime.
I...
About yesterday, I may have been somewhat careless with my words. You okay?
Yeah, it scared the hell out of me.
She accidentally sat on the water bottle.
It said it got behind me, and so I like positioned myself and then like barely touched it, and I just
Yeah,
like,
it's like, oh no.
it's like,
I could not stop myself from snapping at what Kazuichi said, and I acted on my own. Thanks to my actions, everyone ended up going their own separate ways, right?
Yeah, but what you said wasn't wrong either.
I have not given up yet. I will do my best to live until the very end. I will not be able to face Gundam, Nekomara, or the others who have died.
Is this still blown to shit? Like,
it's already fixed.
And completely repaired.
No.
Oh no.
It's just not on fire.
See, that wall's just like slightly taken out, and then you go upstairs and it's just normal.
yeah. The moment I set foot inside the restaurant,
Saw his creepy ass face.
the worst case scenario was unfolding before me.
Get him!
Playtime's over. Now, where'd you hide the bombs?
That hurts, but I'll never tell.
That hurts.
If you really want me to spit it out, you should try torturing me or something.
I know, he's just like, this is working for me. I don't care.
I can stab my fingers with that fork over there. Or scoop my eyes out with that spoon. If you're not willing to fill me with despair, there's no way my hope will ever
No, but your throat will.
Kane's hand suddenly wrapped around Nagito's neck and his face began turning a startling shade of red.
Going with me. Die already.
It's gonna be a very easy clash trial.
Yeah.
Clenched hands kept squeezing even tighter, as if she was trying to snap his neck instead of just strangling him.
Hey,
What are you doing?
Akane!
this is bad.
Hey, are you alright? Isn't he seriously gonna die? She was too overcome by rage to acknowledge us. Slap. Huh?
She's like,
Calm down.
Jesus Christ, get it together.
It's like when Hina slapped Byakuya for being a dick.
You wouldn't do something like that, right? You're not the kind of person who would hurt someone,
Well,
Yeah,
not
she
kill
kinda
someone.
is.
You have been hurting someone.
right?
That's out the
See,
door.
it's all right. Yep, no problem.
Sorry, I'm awake now. I swear to God, if you do that, cry.
That's weird.
What was I doing anyway?
Hey,
You know, just murder. That's all.
And that's what I want to ask. Don't tell me you were actually thinking about killing him. And that's when it happened. In the corner of my eye, I saw him slowly stand
Thanks.
up. Thank you, Akane. I got to see my dead dog again. I haven't seen him in ages.
My God.
Serves you right. You probably pissed off Akane in the first place.
well,
I didn't mean to do that. Though. Anyway, thank you for saving me. Looks like I owe you one.
Then,
If you sincerely mean it, then please tell us the password to enter the ancient ruin.
huh?
I don't mean it that much.
The password to the ancient ruin? What are you going to do with that?
You,
Don't play dumb. You've hidden the bombs inside the ruin, right?
you're right.
Yep, I did. Until yesterday. Huh? What does that mean? Nagito, what did you mean by until yesterday?
Well,
There wasn't anything important inside the ancient ruins. Just some family scenery. There's some familiar scenery. I got bored of it. Also, if I hid them in there, it would be completely meaningless. So even if you had managed to learn the password to the ancient ruin, it had no meaning anymore. Now that I've moved the bombs to somewhere else.
hey,
But they were inside that ancient ruin, right?
I'm glad.
Anyway, I guess it was right for me to move them. They were about to be found before the traitor confessed. Well, it's not like it really matters. In fact, that might be better.
Amazing.
To make hope shine even brighter. Stop talking crazy and tell us where you moved the bombs already. Looks like you're in a hurry. Well, that's understandable. After all, time runs out today. let's begin the final battle. The final battle between the traitor and everyone else. The final battle between hope and despair. The place I hid the bombs this time is a place you've all visited at least once.
Hey!
That's it? That's too broad.
See?
It shouldn't be that hard. If you guys split up. For now, why don't you guys see everywhere why don't you guys search everywhere as fast as you can? As long as everyone cooperates, it should be easy to find out where the bombs are. What the heck?
This is exciting!
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's going to be fine, as long as you believe in hope with all your hearts. The path should open. With that, Nagito walked away and left us with his sinister mixed messages. Damn it. Why does he still have to be alive? Now's not the time to complain about stuff like that.
Oh,
Besides, we don't have time to fight amongst ourselves.
you are right.
We must hurry and search for the bombs. We should still have time to stop them.
I mean...
But based on all the places we've searched, I don't know where we should look.
Shut the hell up!
The only thing we can do is split up and cover as much ground as we can. There are exactly 6 of us. Each person should be in charge of searching an island.
Damn it.
Then leave this island to me. I already have the layout of this island in my head.
Leave it to me.
Kane has the first island, then I'll do the second one. Miss Sonia should get the smallest island. Are you okay with searching the central island?
Huh? But
Anyway,
You're probably not good at covering ground anyway, right? It's fine, you can search the central island. Chuck, you search the third island with the hospital. Hajime, you search the amusement park island. Now I'll handle the final island. Alright then, let's do it.
let's hurry up and find those bombs so we can take care of Nagito once and for all. The dick.
He stormed out of the restaurant and immediately left to search for the bombs. Wouldn't have time to even think about who the traitor is. But it's ironic. Nagito is the reason we're all splitting up, but the reason we're all cooperating. It's because of Nagito too. It's pretty damn ironic. I'm in charge of searching the 5th island. I should search every nook and cranny. According to Nagito, the bombs have enough power to easily wipe out the entire island. It's probably not very small. I'll definitely find it.
I'll go ahead and slightly spoil this so we'll speed up your search. It's not even on this island. It's going to force you to search everywhere, but it's not on this island.
Okay. That's when it's like, you should go inside and look at everything.
Yep.
The door's open. So I can go inside, but it's possible that the bombs were hidden. It's possible that the bombs were hidden here.
No, it's not. He
Alright,
said it
let's
was a
go.
place you visited at least once. You didn't go in the house.
It's true. Oh god, I regret this immediately. How should I describe this place? It's so cloyingly cute that I feel like I'm going to be sick.
Oh, great, it's you.
But why is Hajime in my house?
The door was wide open.
Oh, what?
Bye.
As soon as she heard that, Monami waddled to the door.
Yeah, it's broken. My security system is broken. The robber probably did it. No, a robber is no excuse. A female teacher with a young boy student in her house is just inappropriate. Yeah, I've been splattered with disgrace.
Don't use that word.
She's noisy. Do I have to look at everything too?
I don't know. Might as well.
I've never been in here before, so yeah, might as well check everything. These monitors, they're not displaying anything right now, but why are there so many? Are you monitoring us with these? Gasp.
Like gas.
So I was right. The surveillance cameras all over the island, and the footage those cameras are recording. We were watching the footage on these monitors. You were monitoring us, weren't you?
You were monitoring us with the monitors. That's kind of the point of monitors. I was, until Monokuma appeared. I no longer have my magic stick, and because of that, Monokuma stole all my powers. So, I don't have the authority to monitor everyone anymore. The monitors are useless.
Huh? Does that stick have to do with the surveillance cameras?
Anyway, I can't monitor everyone anymore. I have no other way of following your movements unless I rely on the somewhat nifty ears.
I don't really understand, but does that mean Monokuma has been watching us from the surveillance cameras?
Wrong.
No, it's probably not him either. In his current state, he shouldn't even need to use those cameras. His power keeps increasing above my expectations. He surpassed any standard of measuring it.
Hey, stop talking about stuff that doesn't make sense. Who's watching the surveillance cameras?
They probably only matter to the outside?
Outside? Do you mean the group that's controlling you and Monokuma? See, so the people outside the island were watching the footage captured by the surveillance cameras.
Well, let's just brush that whole thing aside.
There's no way I can do that.
But I can't say.
Hey. Is she trying to cover up by crying? That's exactly what Monokuma does. It's just as I thought, I can't trust her at all.
No.
The heck is this? Wanna be plushies on hangers?
Yeah, don't go touching my things without permission. They're important.
Your own plushies? You must love yourself, just like Monokuma.
Wrong.
You're wrong. Please don't compare me to that thing. You don't have enough delicacy. Entering a woman's house without her permission and touching her things makes your teacher very sad. This will not be allowed. Hajime needs a class of morality.
Delicacy, morality? I don't think those things have anything to do with each other.
That's right.
I shall give you a special private lesson after school. That just makes it sound worse. Miss Monami will slowly and thoroughly give you a good teaching. What? That sounds really inappropriate? Question mark?
Yeah.
Once again, I've been splattered with disgrace. I'm not reading that line. No. You can't make me read that line.
You're the one who started saying it.
Please hurry up so we can go home.
Yeah, I think that's everything I can look at. Alright. Just about probably I kind of want to know. Maybe I should. Oh, yeah, I have to talk to her. Damn it.
Not reading that. Even I have limits.
So anyway, you said something about a robber. Are you talking about Monokuma?
Monokuma would do something as cheap as breaking a lock. Ever since he took over my power, he can do anything he wants in this island as long as he wills it.
Power? Will? You're always so melodramatic.
Fire at will.
But if it wasn't Monokuma, does that mean the robber is one of us?
I'm not doubting my students or anything, but my important thing was definitely stolen.
What's your important thing anyway?
My treasure box.
I don't think any of us would steal Monami's treasure box. But if someone did, why would they steal it in the first place?
Oh, thanks, Brain. Appreciate that. You know, heart shapes all around the room, treasure box. Yeah. Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Oh, so it's been bedazzled. Awesome.
Well, if I come across it...
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Alrighty, that's enough of your questions. Now it's my turn to question you.
Me?
Hey.
Why did you suddenly come to the amusement park? It's strange that you're walking around alone. Did something happen?
Something did happen.
Huh?
That's right. I don't have time to waste at a place like this. I need to ask you an important question. Do you know where they are? Somewhere on Jabberwock Island, Nagito.
Hi, Monokuma.
Why, hello there, Monami. Want to play with your big brother? Monokuma?
Well, what's with your sudden invitation? We've never played before.
Come on, everyone's busy. You shouldn't interfere. So hurry up and come play with me.
My ears. Please don't pull my ears.
I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll let you students handle the rest. Do your best.
Bye, Monokuma.
He always interferes whenever we're discussing something important. I guess he really is monitoring us. No, now's not the time to complain. I should get back to searching for the bombs. Shouldn't waste any more time. I left out of the Monami house and returned to searching for the bombs. Damn it. I don't see the friggin' bombs anywhere. I think nothing good will come of us rushing. I should try looking somewhere else. Just sitting on the bridge.
Oh.
Are they behind the sign? The bombs shouldn't be small. If I find them, it should be really obvious. Damn it, looks like there's nothing in there.
Get stuck inside of the funhouse again.
Yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Are they on the roller coaster?
The roller coaster itself is the bomb.
It's no use. There's nothing suspicious here either.
Okay, bye.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Oh. Touch me. I found them. You found them? Yeah, a shit ton of bombs were piled on top of each other. God damn, I didn't expect to find the actual bombs. Well, where'd you find them? Near that stupid factory where the life-size Monokuma plushies are made. Plushie factory, got it. I'll go tell Kazuichi and Akane. Can you tell Sonia and Chiaki? Yeah, I got it. We'll meet in front of the bombs later. Meet in front of the bombs. What's going to happen after that? We'll be able to stop them? No, there's no point in thinking about that right now. I need to tell Sonia and Chiaki about the bombs first. Sonia should be at the central island. Chiaki should be in the third island. Central island and the third island.
Is it actually gonna make you walk there?
Yeah, that won't let me.
Lame. Lame. You can still use Q and E to like quick
Oh,
click
yeah.
to stuff.
I forgot about that.
Times of the essence, so we'll use the sort of warp.
Sonia should be on the central island. Only place the bombs could probably do is Jabberwock Park. If that's the case, maybe Sonia is searching there?
Neo.
Oh, that's weird. I don't see her anywhere. Hey, Sonia!
I don't think that's her. Nope.
Just kidding, it's only me.
Hi, Monokuma.
Indeed.
Hajime used call Sonia, but nothing happened. Because she's already gone too far. She's already gone to a faraway place. Huh? Just kidding. Just kidding.
God, don't lie.
If you're looking for Sonia, she was walking around near the military base. Military base? The one on the final island? Did she already hear about the bombs? Is that why she went to the final island? And so there's no reason for her to be at the military base. Because the bombs were found at the plushie factory. I don't really understand, but I'll head over after I talk to Chiaki. Maybe she went to the base on her own without knowing anything about the bombs. Chiaki should be on the third island. Alright, let's go. Lead here.
Onward and third word.
Need a music venue, is that? It is, it's Chiaki.
She was slightly to the left.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, I just barely noticed her.
Chiaki, I've been looking for you.
Shocky.exe is processing.
Yeah, Jesus.
What happened?
Don't respond so slowly. It's the bombs. We found the bombs. Hurry over to the plushie factory. Are you listening? This is no time to space out.
Just those cold, dead eyes. Ah, you're right. The bombs are bad, right? We gotta go to the plushie factory. I'll head over.
Needs to be a little more nervous. Even in a situation like this, she moves at a snail's pace. Alright, I should hurry over to the final island. Meet up with Sonia at the military base.
Four. 5. Last island.
Before I got to the plushie factory, I need to meet up with Sonia at the military base first. there she is. What is she doing in a place like this?
Setting up a different bomb.
Yeah. This is looks like somebody's digging around in the back of a truck. Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
She just has Kazuichi scream.
Yep.
My,
Hajime, please do not startle me.
I am concerned.
I thought my heart was going to explode. Ah, the irony.
Explode. Anyway, what are you doing here? Weren't you searching the central island?
I was, but there was something I needed to confirm here.
Never mind that for now. We found them.
What did you find? Oh my god.
The bombs, obviously. They found the bombs at the plushie factory.
Has everyone lost their damn mind?
Jesus.
Huh? The bombs are at the factory. I expect this from Chiaki, but not
Yeah.
you.
What are bombs?
Let's hurry over to the plushie factory. The others should already be there too. Hey, what are you stalling for? If we don't hurry, it'll be too late.
You are right.
You were right. I understand. I shall make my way there shortly, so please go on without me.
I am sorry.
It is going to be fine. I will catch up with you soon.
Got it. Then I'll start heading over. I don't know what Sonya wants to do, but there's no time to argue with about it. I left Sonya for now and decided to go to the plushie factory first.
I think we figured out the answer for the traitor. I think everyone's the traitor except Hajime.
Yeah, I was about to say, wouldn't that be funny if it's just like everyone's trying to kill Hajime and like, why is she even at the military base? I can just ask her later. I mean, the bombs are the biggest priority. I should hurry over to the plushie factory.
Just zooming over there.
Go Power Rangers.
I like how he moved the bombs from a place we literally couldn't access to a place that we could just happen upon.
Yeah.
Huh, where's Sonya?
Don't ask.
I told her about the bombs, but she wouldn't listen to me. She said she'd catch up with us later.
Later? Why?
She should know that now isn't the time for that, but...
Well,
Can I go bring her?
No.
Do you really think there's time for that, you fucking dumbass?
Get him!
I'm glad someone has their head on straight.
You're right, we need to stop the bombs first. Alright, let's go.
I think he found the bombs and somebody else did. They probably would have just forgotten to tell everybody else.
We steal our nerves and charged into the factory. First thing I noticed is a roaring engine of a nearby truck. A truck? Why? With the bombs, duh.
It's the tiniest truck.
damn
It's
right.
a tiny truck.
Look closely. The bombs are right in front of us.
Look closely. You can't miss it.
There's a truck parked in the middle of the factory. A lot of dangerous-looking objects are loaded onto the bed of the truck.
They're pipes. They're pipe bombs.
Those things on top of the bed. That's it.
Damn it.
I don't know how powerful they are, or if they have enough power to blow up the entire island, but if there are that many, they must be extremely powerful. Did you really drive this truck and carry over all these bombs?
Damn it.
Kazuichi, can't you disarm these bombs? You're good with that kind of stuff, right?
I thought I could, but it looks like the engine is acting as a detonator. Damn it. So that's why the engine is still running. Bombs are set up so that the engine stops running. The insulator will blow off the trigger and trigger the explosion.
Well, care how it's built. Can you disarm it or not?
Can you even hear me? Like,
It's impossible. I don't have enough time. The main detonator was put inside the bulky metal box and welded shut. Oh, there's no way I can disarm it if I can't get this thing out. It's going to take a long time. It's not good. I mean, it's almost...
This is bad.
Yeah, noon.
What if we use the tools at the military base?
Hey, hey, hey.
what if we just get on the copter and, fly off?
Yeah. We don't have time for that. Truck's engine is the detonator, right? And then... Can't we stall for time by adding gasoline? There's no use. The fuel cap has been welded on too.
I'm gonna do it.
Then I'll just drive the truck into the sea.
You can't. You don't even have the driver. You don't have a driver's license.
What?
You seriously gonna...
Are you seriously gonna stop me? I thought your family was all about breaking the law.
Damn it.
Not this.
Not even if that's possible. There's chain wrapped around the wheel. If we can't disarm the bomb, stall for time, or move the truck, there's nothing we can do.
Hey, hey.
Hey, check it out.
Huh?
See?
There's There's some kind of machine on top of that metal box Kazuichi mentioned.
Machine on top of the box? Oh, this. Looks like a card reader. Card reader.
Anyone have their debit card?
Maybe we can disarm the bomb if we swipe the key card.
You serious?
What?
Probably has to be Nagito's.
Wait, that might be possible. Nagito wouldn't be able to disarm these bombs if he didn't leave some way of doing that, right?
Huh?
Maybe he never planned to disarm them from the start.
I don't think he's a bluffer, though.
No, I don't think that's it. Nagito's probably trying to make us do something here.
What do you mean, something?
Knowing Nagito, there's definitely some kind of theme to this, I think.
Theme? That bastard probably would do something messed up like that.
Then we gotta find that.
Leave it to me.
Go Mini Mario.
Nagito was trying to make us do something here. If that's true, what's he trying to make us do this time?
To the right.
Chosen bomb, Steam.
It's kind of vague, so I'll just tell you. On the conveyor belt.
Ah,
It's not. It doesn't promenade very well. It's just kind of there.
there's a laptop. There's a laptop on top of the stopped conveyor belt.
Good lord, could they have phrased that any more? There's a laptop on top of the stopped conveyor belt.
It's like you boot it up. Hey, there's some person on the laptop. Who is this?
This wasn't here the last time I came here, right?
How suspicious.
It looks suspicious. It might be good if we examine it thoroughly.
Yeah, you're right.
Speak up.
It's a laptop.
As soon as I touched the laptop, some kind of program began running all of a sudden. Almost immediately, a video started playing. Okay, Saw.
Hello there.
Who want to play a game?
Yeah, I was gonna say, want to play a game.
Want to play a game? Why, hello there, everyone. Great work. So you really found the bombs, huh? Believing in you was completely worth it.
Didn't put it in that hard of a spot to find this time.
Perhaps.
It looks like a video message from Nagito. Can we punch him through the internet? A video message? If he's got something to say, he can say it to our faces.
Hey, bastard.
Just hold on. For now, let's watch this through to the end. Now then, now that you guys have found the bombs, all you need to do is stop it. To tell you the truth, it's actually not that hard to do. You see, there's a card reader on top of the metal box. As long as you scan an e-handbook, it will disarm the bombs.
Leave it to me.
Alright, if that's the case, then just leave it to me.
However,
Oh, does it have to be the traitors?
Well,
it won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor student
Oh,
handbook.
but this would have to be a freaking blood. Does he know who it is?
No.
Okay, so it probably is anyone's, but they don't want to take that chance.
To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly
Oh, never
monitoring
mind.
everyone's activity.
I thought he didn't know.
Well,
My
I mean,
bad.
it still could be a bluff
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
to try and give somebody to confess.
Yeah.
But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. So if things stay this way, it looks like I lost, right? That's why I was thinking I should have another battle. So this is going to be your last chance, traitor. What are you going to do? Everyone's life depends on you. Whether or not you save them is up to you. Now then, I wonder how this is going to end. Will the traitor's identity finally be revealed? And with that, the video ended. Gonna keep talking in Nagito's voice.
I'm up in the helicopter just kind of making circles around the island.
Traitor Student Handbook.
don't tell
Just
me.
sort that shit out on the ground.
So that's it. This was a trap to weed out the traitor.
Hey, hey.
Is there seriously a traitor? If there is, they should have come forward already. I mean, their life is in danger too, you know? It's true, but
Stop wanting to complain. We should do it one at a time.
Ooh.
don't be stupid. What if someone besides the traitor uses their handbook?
Hey, hey.
If it is a bluff, they should just take everyone's and then just like have them upside down, shuffle them, and just swipe them all. Just fuck Nagito's plan.
Yeah,
Just be like, yep, now we'll never know.
just all at once. Beep, 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 beep.
Perfect. It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. It's probably Sonia anyway, because she's not here.
So, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? Without hesitating, swiped the card reader.
Eh. Looks like it was wrong.
See?
Who's next?
Hey!
What are you doing? If you make a mistake, the bombs might blow up.
Obviously not,
You
my
think so?
But they didn't, idiot.
That's just a fluke. Don't act so careless in a situation like this.
Got a better idea, shithead?
Because that's the thing, is it's like the whole point is just to stop it. Like, there's really no...
Yeah.
It's like, it's gonna detonate. It's not, if you make a mistake, then it'll detonate. It's like, yeah, it will go anyway.
It's
so
gonna blow up anyway, so...
It's like, why would it be a punishment?
Either guess and potentially get it right, or guaranteed fail.
Well, I guess Chiaki's not the traitor. I don't think the traitor would swipe their handbook right away. It's like she did.
She doesn't have her handbook, it's just someone else's.
Yeah.
Dink. That's what I do as the traitors. Oh, look!
So what are we gonna do? Who wants to try next?
Hey!
Like I said, don't act so careless. Swiping the wrong card might not be safe. But only once, you know?
Huh?
What happened?
Don't be so sketch.
Nothing. I might just be overthinking it, but the engine somehow sounds... Just then, Kazuichi's face turned pale as he rushed over to the truck. And then as he tilted his head toward the engine, he suddenly shouted, "It's out of gas!"
Everyone swipe their cards now!
Dick, 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 dick.
Oh, what's gonna happen if there's no gas?
I already told you, it's gonna blow!
Hurry, Jesus.
But isn't it too soon? I mean, there's still time until later. Did Nagito miscalculate?
No, he did not.
Miscalculate?
If you're gonna set us up, at least get your calculations right, damn it! At least Monokuma knows how to keep a schedule.
Are you serious?
Hey, can't we do anything about this? Is there something we can do?
Yeah, there's only one thing we can do.
Run.
What is it? What do we have to do? Pray.
Are you kidding me?
What? Are you fucking serious?
Then we should run.
Those words, we started sprinting away.
My god, you guys are just...
That's when it
It
happened.
is alright. It is not a bomb.
Huh? All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with dazzling light.
Yay.
What the hell is this?
I like how some of the fireworks are clipping. You can like see the border on them. That's not on Twitch's end, by the way. That is in the actual game. It looks like they're fireworks. Fuck.
Fireworks. Ooh.
Just all standing there. Ooh, pretty.
While we, stood,
Shoots Kazuichi in the eye. Ah!
while we stood there dumbfounded, the fireworks slowly decreased their intensity, and eventually...
Oh my.
This means... It wasn't a bomb!
He's so suspect.
So,
What the heck? I mean, Nagito said,
Um,
so it is just as I thought.
as you thought?
hey, asshole.
Hey everyone, look over there. The laptop, it looks like it's playing another video.
Is it Nagito again? He immediately rushed over to the laptop. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island?
Yeah?
Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
Damn it.
Damn it. So it was all a bluff. Then, what was that bomb he detonated at the hotel?
Nagito went into the octagon inside the funhouse, right?
Don't tell me.
Is that where he got the bomb? But it definitely wasn't strong enough to blow up an island. Nagito was lying about that.
Pissed me
Is
off.
he still watching us from somewhere?
He's just behind the conveyor belt.
No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
Hey.
Let's think about that after we watch the whole thing.
You're right.
Hey,
So how did it go? Did the traitor come forward? If I had to guess, well, I'd say they didn't, right? So then, which is it? It'd make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be waiting at the warehouse next door, waiting for you. From there, we'll compare our answers, and I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later. The warehouse next door. That's where Nagito is?
He just hears the fireworks going off.
Makes me think of the college humor. He's just ain't I shitty bitch.
I love Nekomaru's laugh. I just love how goofy just the...
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Then I'll deliver the final blow and smash his head in with a wrench.
Jeez.
You bastards, what are you saying? You guys can just beat the shit out of him because I'm the one who's gonna fucking kill him.
Everyone's gonna be the murderer in this next case.
Yeah.
Every single person.
Oriental Express.
You guys, you've totally flipped your lids. Understandably so.
Now's not the time to be calm. We need to stop them.
That is an order.
You're right. Let us make haste.
So, how did Sonya know that they weren't bombs?
I'm guessing he probably drove that truck because it looks similar to the one from the military base over. And so he probably left some of the fireworks there.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how you feel, but calm down.
Shut up.
Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Kane, what is it?
Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door.
The other side of this door. As I listened carefully, I could make out a soft sound coming from the inside of the warehouse. Music. What was he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps?
Just playing a CD from like Duran Duran.
It's playing one of those Monokuma CDs, probably.
Maybe the moment we open that door, the real bomb is gonna go kaboom!
Oh my god.
I would love if they walk in and it's like over loudspeakers. It's like "Work Bitch" by Britney Spears. He's just in the middle.
Alright, let's open it and find out.
Please tell me that someone killed Nagito. Please tell me someone killed Nagito.
Please do not, Akane, it is dangerous.
Yo,
Oh, I don't know why I thought that was you. It's fine. I'll open it slowly. Yeah, because that'll help.
Or does this kill Akane? Please tell me I mean, if it's Nagito or Akane, I'll be
If
happy.
it's Akane, I'd be okay with that.
No, that's not the problem.
leave it to me.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
You're not Mekamaru.
Oh, well, if it blows up Minimaru, then I'm not okay with it.
Please have it kill her, but Minimaru is still...
Keep Minimaru. Everyone likes Minimaru.
Those words kind of brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh?
Clatter, clatter, clatter. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
Hey, hey.
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. Have you learned nothing?
What happened to opening it slowly? Kane ignored their protests with a mighty kick. The door flew open. Bam! It's gonna blow up! Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves. But
Huh?
What's this?
what happened?
Yo,
Look inside.
It sure is dark.
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. That darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
I love if it's like a loud. He's got like a speaker next to him. He's just, I'm a freak.
So in the
I
anime,
walk a lonely road.
in the anime, is it any of the same voice actors?
I don't know, because it is. The only way I found this is buying it on iTunes. I've not been able to find the free version of the second series. The first one is. There's a couple that are wrong, and unfortunately Monokuma's is way the fuck off, and it sounds really bad. It's a lower tone of Curly from the Three Stooges, basically, including the nyuk nyuk nyuk, which, yeah, is really weird. But outside of that, they're all pretty close in the first series. I don't know about the other one.
Nice.
I know Nagito's is the same.
I really like Fuyuhiko's voice actor, and I'm so sad he doesn't have more speaking lines.
Right?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
And as if on cue, it suddenly started.
It is another Derek, so.
Huh?
Fuyuhiko's voice actor.
Nice.
Derek Stephen Prince is his voice actor.
Fearsome Blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse like fiery wings spreading before us.
What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
It's burning Monokuma merch. I think we're fine.
Yeah. Oh, also, Fuyuhiko's voice actor voices somebody in the third game, too.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
What? How are we supposed to put this fire
No,
out?
it's not Fuyuhiko.
There should be fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those?
How do you know that?
Got it. Let's head to the break room.
Because it could be like, oh, don't most factories have it? It's like as if a princess would be in a factory.
Yeah.
After listening to Sonya, we ran into the factory.
Last time we were talking about this game, I told Brandon I could 100% see Sonya as the traitor.
What's the traitor? Yeah.
Yeah.
Break room is here, alright?
I think at this point in my playthrough, I had it narrowed down to 3 people.
Or the fire extinguisher supplies.
Way up on top of the fucking shelf where no one can reach them. Awesome.
Food supply lined up plastic
Fuyuhiko was
bottles.
here alone, we'd be screwed.
Looks like there's some kind of liquid inside.
Oh, that's Sonya. I thought it was Akane.
You found it. Those are the fire grenades.
Fire grenades?
They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them in a fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
It is strange, no?
You just want an excuse to throw a grenade.
Yeah.
The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
This should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse.
Grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back to the warehouse.
Throw them all in one spot. Why didn't it work?
Just throw them straight up in the air.
Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous. No. Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time.
Why did it have to be at the same time?
There's like 5 of you here. It's gonna be really hard to aim for a tiny window where there's 5 of you in the way.
Look at the curtain in the back. It's burning up. I just have to aim for that, right?
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's go. It just hits the curtain and doesn't break.
There's alcohol in it!
Oh no!
Waiting for the curtain in the back and threw all the fire grenades in one after the other.
Hey,
But
is it just me?
So does this mean Sonya's left-handed?
I know, I'm like, confirmed, Sonya left-handed.
Yeah, Team Southpaw.
the curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell on the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain.
It won't seem like the fire is intensifying.
Worst grenades ever.
Continues to rise. It will inflame the ceiling.
Where did Akane go?
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain.
Or, I don't know, leave the building?
There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it.
Fire extinguishing system, like the sprinkler heads.
Yeah, those are in buildings for a reason.
Yeah, that's a F2 occupancy, which is quite
This
sprinkle.
is the power of the Japanese territory bozo.
More Terra screen time.
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
Should have activated way
The
sooner.
sprinklers.
Oh yeah.
They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Water continues to vigorously pour out of the sprinklers. This is gonna be just like Case 5 from the first game. We're gonna find a burned dead body. We're not gonna know who it is. Looks like the fire's out.
That is a relief.
The hell!
You started this fire, didn't you?
Oh!
He just did, my babies!
Oh yeah, I guess that too.
Man, my merch is drenched. I got splattered with water and now it's soaked.
It was also on fire, dude.
It's so wet.
Hey, hey.
But the top half is wet.
Is it okay to look inside now?
No.
Time out. You can't, nuh-uh, no way. Why can't we go inside?
Hey,
Smoke and hazardous gas are still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's gotta ventilate for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we we breathed in any lingering smoke. So, for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I've freshly prepared?
Nope, skip.
A fourth Monokuma Theater.
You don't want free time events, do you?
Nope.
You want Monokuma Theater.
Yeah, I just read some of them and it was like one of them was everything is a lie. You can't believe anything.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, now that Monokuma Theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever.
In a while.
Yep.
Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question:
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got it.
So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened, and be positive.
Well, we get it already.
Why?
Besides, usually the defective ones sell for a lot more. Look at the Samus amiibo with the 2 arm cannons.
It's like it's so you have increased depth perception.
I mean, yeah, that too.
Enough with your bullshit.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, I'll leave the rest to you guys. I turned on the light for you guys too. You might hurt yourselves in the dark.
Here.
Now, go ahead. Go right ahead. Ahead.
Bye, Monokuma.
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside?
I hope so.
Did Ryan start the fire?
He said he was in the video message, but he probably escaped by now.
There's so much fire and smoke. I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time. I'll still beat the crap out of his corpse. Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing?
You.
Hajime, what happened?
Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body. I can't even budge. I feel like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious?
Someone's dead.
Anyway, let's get going.
That's a weird feeling. Moving on.
It's really not important.
Who cares what?
A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
Smells.
Something smells.
Yeah,
It's usually the butts.
It's not me.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. What?
Miss Sonia, say it ain't so.
No, not like that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
Like,
Well, it makes sense that there's strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey.
Hey everyone, did you know about that curtain?
You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's a space on the other side of it too.
When I looked where Chiaki was pointing, there was still space behind the curtain, behind the tattered curtain. Back of the warehouse.
I like how the Monokumas just have the white part of them burnt, and it looks like they're just have no fur instead.
Yeah. I walked toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, melodic steps. I never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath.
I don't think this was properly ventilated yet.
And then on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. Yes! He's dead! Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
I think Nekomaru's death might have just gotten topped.
God damn. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komida, the ultimate lucky student.
That doesn't look
Time
very
already
lucky to
stopped.
me.
Yeah.
I 100% thought he was gonna make it to the end.
I am so glad he didn't.
Right?
Alright. Alright, well.
And that's the way, I like it.
That's what sucks is I hate, like, I think he's an asshole and I kind of hate him, but I also didn't want to say bye to him, you know?
But, like, thank God. Can we be serious? Thank God.
It's like he's a dick, but he was a well-written dick.
Yeah.
And I'm not ready to say bye. I thought he was going to be here for the long haul.
I mean,
He was just like, it's over, goodbye.
as soon as he started being a dick, I was like, he's not making it. Like, anytime a character changes like that, they're gone.
Are you happy?
That's why I thought Fuyuhiko was gone for sure as soon as he started doing that.
I know, that's why I think he's going to be gone. I love him.
But I am sad in that
Yeah.
that was the voice that I was most proud of.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like I had, like,
Yeah,
done and developed the best.
Yeah, we're both stuck with characters that we don't know what we're doing with.
Yeah.
You have Kazuichi and I have Akane, and they're both still alive.
It's mostly just because I don't think I have the range to do, like, what I think he would sound like, so I
Yeah.
just don't know what to do with him.
Yeah.
Are you happy now? I'm not. I'm not.
Damn it!
It's okay, I'll just talk like that.
Whoever did it though was mad as hell.
Oh, yeah.
That narrows it down to everyone.
It's been Hajime, and you're like, what?
It wasn't me.
No, everyone votes for themselves, and they're like, fine, we'll take a fall for this. Whatever.
I regret nothing.
They don't vote for you. They're like, you deserve it. Who do you think murdered him? I think Sonya's suspicious. Sonya or Kazuichi? They were both real weird. But I just I like Sonya, and she's another one I think will make it to the end. But I kind of think that's her. I think it would be too easy if it was Akane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's Akane, but I think it's gonna be like, well, you tried to kill him before, you know?
If I have to guess, I'm going to say Fuyuhiko.
Fuyuhiko?
Fuyuhiko.
Oh, but I don't want him to go.
I know. But I am
Thank
also
you for
going
the
to
raid,
guess a
Delta
detailed
Violet.
case.